worries. No worries. Wait for 5 more minutes. Reminds me, Sonny, I have something to talk to you about.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Your character died.
no.
You're up. In trouble now.
No. On Thursday session, I know that your schedule is uncertain in a way, in the few months.
Yeah, it's gonna get weird until I get everything finalized.
Yeah, and the guy that I know invited me to the Thursday session that he wanna open in like 2 weeks. So with that in mind, I thought that I would let you know that I'd be interested in joining that. But
Okay.
next week I can still make it, and also time-wise there's a slight conflict. But if it is possible to make the current session earlier, I can also attend it. Even current session, I can attend it for like 1 hour if you're like. I do like that campaign and other people, so. But yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Because like we should be closing on the house next week,
Okay.
and then I have to move a hoarder's worth of house of stuff.
We'll see how it works, but worst case, I can make it for first 1 hour and then would be attending the other sessions. But let you know that it's coming. But yeah,
Right.
and we can also talk about that custom command spell. I'm okay with it. And I do love custom spells, although I traditionally only did it for wizard. But we can.
So I mean like a feat. I meant to say feat.
Oh, you wanna?
Did I say spell?
Yeah.
I meant feat.
If you wanna make a feat that does that, then we can run by it and see what we can do.
Yeah, it just seemed really strong.
Just for command, I don't think it's that strong.
Yeah. Just extra bonus action instead of an action. Like there's a reason they did it that way. Yeah.
We will see the exact wording to see if it's okay. But yeah,
Alright.
we'll write it up.
Yeah, we'll journal with that later. Oh, see there.
But yes, we're waiting for 5 minutes until everyone getting here. Hello.
Way too hungover.
Oh god.
Same.
Yeah.
Is that why you're always such a grumpy?
Y'all, it is Monday.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Monday.
Monday.
Aren't you supposed to nurse your hangover on Sunday?
Oh, I know.
I just prepare the next day's hangover that day.
Right. I just gonna like drink through it.
Yeah, that's the trick. Just never stop drinking.
I have been sober for 4 years, so that train has left a long time ago.
Whoa.
Alright, let's see if this.
I want to like compliment you in that, but why would you do that to yourself?
I just save a
No
lot of
question.
money, and I become a see you next Tuesday very fast. Drinking is not the best thing for me.
I think it's the only thing keeping me together these days.
Oh no.
That and D&D.
But you're about to close on a house. That's huge.
Yeah, it's for my parents, so they can stop renting the house from my ex-wife.
Oh. Yeah, okay. I would probably drink a lot too. I feel you.
We could really get into
I
details,
feel
you guys. Well, we can spend this session where I can tell you about everything.
I
We can
mean,
make a whole campaign out of it.
Yeah, we could. We could turn into a pity party.
Pity
no
party.
pity parties here.
Roll a depression check.
My empathy skills suck, so let's not have Alicia roll anything empathy-wise.
No, I think it's all good.
Yes, I got that done.
All right.
I see you picked up on my image trick.
Yeah, I just had to throw it into my macro, and then I decided to screw with my macro a bit.
Yeah. Images are fun. But yes, we have waited 5 minutes. 2 people haven't showed up yet. One more person.
What the hell is going on, you crazies? I just opened Roll20. Like, it's been open, but I had it tiny. What the hell?
Yeah, I think you're talking to the people who are not here, but yes, the gifts are crazy too. But yes, should we wait a little bit more for Eowyn or not? It should be here soon.
I was gonna save it, but these are mine.
That firebolt is legit. I might have to steal it. Oh, that mad.
missile.
Y'all, what the hell?
Nice. Fireball. Oh yes, Megumi, I love her. Favorite.
That's
You
a
had to.
legit
I mean,
fireball.
Oh. I even have a perk, like a class feature designed around her.
Oh
If
god.
you wanna take a look at it. It's my campaign. So if someone
Do you
uses it,
cast a super spell and then faint?
you don't cast super spell on Fate, but all your specific type of spell is a super spell.
Oh.
So
Does it give you like exhaustion or something?
I have the exact same image being used as this one. You can take a look.
Of course, it's that image.
Yeah, exact same image.
Okay,
But yes,
you is good to go.
I guess we will start. Oh well. We have waited for 7 minutes. No more
I
waiting.
didn't bring up my notes. Oh no.
But yes, last time in the session, you guys were receiving a contract.
I
You
mean, were we
see,
still like hanging out and shopping in this town, not doing anything?
Yes, so spent a few weeks recovering from what have happened and helping the town by a little bit. And you guys received a request from Mr. Fuddle. Apparently he's some sort of a penguin who is researching a fallen star in the middle of desert. And he sent one of his imps to you guys, to the Clasping monkey, to get this job to be assigned. And you guys left to the town of Blue Gem, and in there you guys were just shopping around, preparing for the desert gears, and in the meantime, 2 of you guys noticed that there are figures above the rooftop who are watching you wherever you go. And Wolfric, while asking around with the townsfolk, they seem to be a little bit afraid of talking about research groups that have been visiting the town lately. And one of them, the one who was selling the rations and meats in the middle of the town, said that they have been causing some troubles here and there, and it's best not to interact with them if possible. As he was giving an advice, as one of you guys were buying a box of rations. And all as a group gathered up, we decided that we'll end the session there and resume from that point on. Who 2 people who noticed them, I believe, are not here at the moment. Am I correct?
Well,
Yeah.
we were all
Wolfric and
told about
Karma.
them, right?
Yeah. I'll assume that he had told you guys about what they have seen.
Yeah,
and
it
what
was
they have
Wolfric and Karma.
Yep, both of them are not here at the moment. Karma should be here pretty soon, but yes. Yes, all of you guys are gathered around in the town center. You guys are currently away from the crowd and was talking among each other. You guys are have camels with you guys currently, and one probably there is big tents that you was carrying around on the ground, or it is put on one of the few of the camels to carry them.
Yeah, I was working on getting it onto one of the camels.
That'd be fine. But yes, what do you guys like to do?
So, they told us about them. We noticed them.
Yes.
Have they reacted to us noticing them?
One of you guys were showing that how they react, but they actually don't know that you guys noticed them.
I mean, Karma said he gave him like like a light look. But now that he was like, yo, look, and we're blatant about it, probably.
So, is your intention to make them know that you noticed them? If that is the case, then I can process it.
No, I'm like RP wise, right? If he told me about something, I'm sure Elon wouldn't have tried to do a sideways glance. He would have just turned and looked and made eye contact, probably.
It awfully sounds like you want to be found. Unless you want to be found, I'll say that flavor-wise, you just look into their general directions, but nothing happens. But if you want,
Okay, okay, fair enough. I'm used to DMs being very stringent.
I don't generally punish people for RP too hard. I love people RP
Too hard.
It
just makes you feel bad for crushing little kids afterwards. Was it you about to like spider creep on one of these buildings?
Yep.
If you guys want me to, I can go catch a mouse, and we can make it squeak.
I mean, he doesn't care.
Personally speaking, I don't want to fight.
Okay. Well, you can just watch.
Oh boy.
What's the how tall are the rooftops here?
The rooftops are about 15 feet tall.
Okay. And in the general direction, what's the closest like group of people looking at us that was pointed out?
I'll say in the distance about 40 feet, there is a house, and some of them are peeking over to the house roof.
Okay.
So actual floor is 10 feet, but that top floor has like the 5 feet, how do you say, wall-ish thingy around the house.
Sure,
Yes,
we're just gonna see what happens, and then we'll go from there. You's just gonna get a running start towards that area, and then jump on the rooftop, and has a 40 feet speed movement, so should get pretty dang close.
Your jump was 18 feet, right?
Yeah, something like that. Let me bring I have it on my sheet. High jump is 18 feet. Yep.
Okay. So, in a blitz of an eye, the guy was squinting over, just looking at you guys, and just see that you just turned around, and he just started running in this direction, and he was like, okay, what is he doing? And once he sees, you just comes closer to the building, and just, and with the dust clouds looming behind, he just jumps 15 feet into the air, and you are standing right in front of the guy. The guy freaks out, and he, how do you say? Oh my god.
I'm gonna
Yes.
run up with him, and I will like parkour my way up the building.
Mage armor.
Attempt to parkour up the building.
Okay.
I'm just being comfortable.
You can probably get there next turn. Totally, it is a 70 feet of movement you need to spend. Can you get there? 70 feet of movement together?
I can dash and I get 70. Bonus action dash and get 70.
Okay.
Oh, I can't do that yet. No, never mind. I don't do shit. I fall on my face.
Okay, you will
Start
get there
off.
in the next turn, but you get there in a one round, and you're right on his face, and he just...
Now that I have a closer look at him.
He falls down onto the ground ass first, and he has a bow and arrow attached on his back, although he's currently not holding them. Both of hands on the ground, looking at you surprised. And he is seems to be the similar folks in here, one of the folks. Although the color of his fur seems to be a little bit whiter compared to the rest of the townsfolk at the moment.
Okay. Anything particular about his clothing that I noticed at first glance?
First glance,
trying to
you would
just if he's
think
a fan or
that
not.
he's wearing like this on purpose. This is one of the common clothing that the townsfolk wears as a traditional clothing. And it would blend in very well if you just walk around in the townsfolk.
Okay.
Yeah, or in the desert.
You look thirsty. Let's buy you a drink. And I
And
grab him by the shoulder.
he tried to. As soon as he turned and tried to run away, free prone and
Scruffle
make
that.
your grapple check. And Wolfrig, you just climb up the way, and you're on top of the building as well. And you see this is happening.
Yeah, I'm not raging right now, so it's just gonna be whatever I roll.
You, what did the fox say?
Grapple would be
Oh, God.
strength check, I believe, versus their acrobatic.
Yeah, I rolled athletics. It was really low. It was, but not at that low. So
You manage to grab the fox as it's running around on his back, and it's and you have it in his hand. Although
okay. Now that I got him, I'm just gonna turn around and jump off the building and walk towards the group.
okay, and with that, Wolfric, you notices the other people that was looking at the other roofs, all pulls back.
Okay.
Oh, there's more than one.
Yeah, there was
Huh.
several.
Yeah, there was a bunch.
Oh, there goes my. I RP'd that correctly then, because my intelligence is quite low.
I have a very high passive perception, so it came in handy.
But yes, the guy desperately trying to get out, but with the used farm grasp on his back, he gives up at the moment. And now you guys have white wolf folk along with you guys. Not the wolf folk.
Look who
white
I
folk.
found. Anyway, I said you look thirsty. I'm man of my word, and I pull out my water skin and I let's see, how forcefully am I gonna give him water?
I'm just gonna start looking at the other rooftops.
Yeah, I like slam it into his mouth
Whoa.
Okay.
and a little bit more forcefully than I really should have.
Are you gonna like waterboard him or?
Yeah.
Just the whole water skin doesn't even open. Just crams it in.
It's like,
Drink it.
You know, water's trying to just gushing out of his mouth.
yeah.
And after about 6 seconds of that, I stop and pull it out. I'm like, there you go.
Hello.
Ah, karma.
So what had just happened so far for a few minutes, for last 10 minutes on the campaign, you just rushed into one of the guy at the rooftop and he grabbed him by the back and dragged one into the group. And the rest of the guys dispersed and they disappeared. You guys have one wolf guy, white wolf guy with you guys. And he looks at you and is like, what?
So, did any of you guys want to talk to this guy about why he was there? Yeah, I don't really talk too much. At least I'm tired of talking. Now that
I sincerely doubt he has anything to do with what we've been tasked to do.
Look.
I
I was just told to watch you, boys. I meant no trouble.
Why are you watching us? We haven't done anything.
Guys, let me.
To be fair, we did transport into the middle of town. Out of the blue.
Paladin,
Right.
Big lights
Of
and
course,
show.
that's how we got here.
whatnot.
And I mean, I know we have lights. And
Paladin
we look
Nazir.
weird, but that's for bickering back and forth.
Sorry for talking over. I thought you stopped talking over. I think there's some network delay. Yeah, sorry. But yes, he says that Paladin Nazir. He said to look over any foreigners. We supposed to watch over anyone visiting.
what was that?
Great. A paladin.
He gave you orders to watch over all foreigners?
Are you part of some religious order?
He looks at you and says, "Oh, yes. I'm followers of Apocalypse."
Oh.
Did you just say apocalypse? Oh, you did say apocalypse. Okay.
Have you played
Shit
Fallout?
just got real.
Would I know anything about this group?
Roll history or religion, whichever is higher of your choice.
What is their political standing with Paylor?
Roll religion.
Oh,
Okay. Anyone else who want to check? Yeah. Sunny, you are not quite sure where you've heard of this name. Probably
Oh,
they're
they're
not
making it
that
up.
famous. Probably this was just one of the other religions that are inferior to yours.
yeah, of course. That's right.
And
They're making it up. It's not a real religion. It's a cult.
yeah.
Bunch of phonies.
And Wolfrig, you have not heard of this name before. And Alon, you know that Followers of Apocalypse is one of the order that follows old gods that have brought all the other races of the world into this one. So humans and elves and goblins that are not from the continent, all the races from the Thousand Isles are brought here by two gods. And Followers of Apocalypse worships one of the god that has brought all of them into here, called Akul, the god of secret.
Is there a general historical alignment for this group?
Historically speaking, many times they just pop up here if something dangerous happens, and they try to keep all the dangerous stuff
Information?
away from the public. The information, object, or any events hidden from public, if possible.
So, like the Fallout followers of the apocalypse.
More like Brother of Steel. But,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
I can dig it.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, I really don't think that he means us any harm. I believe we should be on our way.
Which way was that?
What?
Which way do we go?
South.
South.
Yeah, it looks like Karma's trying to talk, but I can't. His headset's muted.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Cannot hear you.
Says there's no headset.
Yeah.
Karma. Nope. Nothing.
Disconnect and reconnect your mic.
Yeah.
Nod yes if you can hear us. Nod yes if you can hear us.
I don't think he can hear us.
Huh.
Anyhow, as you guys are talking among
Anywho.
anywho, you guys hear a bunch of camels rushing towards your direction. And along with
Camels?
Camels, yes. You hear the cloppings of the camel's toes onto the desert sands. And from the distance, comes about 8 people coming. One of them with the pretty heavier armor compared to the rest of them, and has the all of them seems to have the same mark onto their chest visible. And one of them, the very front one, seems to be surprisingly a human. And that human approaches you guys on the very first and says that, well, we don't want any troubles in the town. Would you mind releasing one of our comrades?
I back away slowly. I'm not involved.
You. That's you.
Oh. Yeah. As that was happening, as they were charging forward, and after, what was his name? Wizard guy. Aiden? Is that his name?
Elon?
Yeah. Yeah. After he
Thanks.
said that he has nothing of interest and we should let him go, you was going to dig into his pocket real quick to see if he could find anything, and then let him go.
Okay,
Roll sleight of hand. See
But
if
it's like
he also-
obvious hand.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hey, I have a +1.
it is obvious, and if you want to loot him, you could try to do so.
He just hangs him upside down and shakes him.
Roll one
That's what
damage.
the voice in my head has told me to do. I'm trying to throw the voice in my head in a little bit more than.
Yeah, roll 1d100. Let's see what you get.
Big old bounty.
It's like golf. Low number is good, right?
Yes, lower number is so good so that you get 16 coppers.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
And I let him go.
Alright.
That'll teach you not to fucking follow us around anymore.
And the paladin, as soon as you let him go, the guy with the bow just rushes towards the group, and the one in armor dismounts from his camel and starts walking towards you guys. And he gets to the close 10 feet of you guys and extends his hand and says that, "I'm Paladin Nazir. I apologize for my group's rudeness."
You just said you asked them to follow us?
I asked them to watch over any foreigners or travelers into the town. If it made you uncomfortable, I apologize.
Do you have any jurisdiction here?
I do not. I am just visiting this town as well. But I'm here for my order, at least representing.
You understand that sleuthing is a criminal offense in some places.
We must do what we need to do to...
Seems unbecoming of a holy man such as yourself. And before he tells us to roll initiative.
No, he nods and says that I don't doubt that some of the actions may be look questionable, but it is all for good of the realm, and my action only here to protect what is necessary. And from what I've heard, however, you guys are looking for research groups.
Word travels fast.
Maybe they do. Heed my warning that it is of most danger if you were to chase them in any way. We do not recommend going out into the desert looking for dangerous groups or relics of sort.
I look at him and said, I'll give you some advice too. If you're gonna station people to watch, that could have if because I step forward now and I was like, your people that you had stationed to watch us, I noticed them like right off the bat. So that situation could have turned south real fast, and so just for your safety of your men, I would heed to be a little bit more careful of how you would approach outsiders, because where I'm from, if outsiders approach us like that, our first instinct is to kill.
Man, we've been in town for 5 minutes. We bought their camel supply, kidnapped one, and then threatened them.
Alright.
Woo-wee!
HQ's gonna not pay us again.
Well, I understand your instinct, but I did order them to disengage at all costs if they were to be involved in any violence.
Yeah, tell him how to do his job, too. Yeah, while you're threatening him, tell him how to do his job.
Yeah! Tell him, Wolfric!
Yes.
What exactly do you know of this research group that you're warning us of them?
All I can tell you is that if you were to follow them, you may risk your life.
Well, I mean, we already knew that. We're going into a
Is that a
freezing
threat?
desert.
Roll insight.
Oh boy. I'm very insightful.
Yeah, I'm gonna insight check him too because I don't trust him.
I don't trust any of you.
Ulfric, you clearly know that is a threat.
That it's what?
That is a threat.
Is a trap?
Threat.
Threat. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Elon,
Okay.
you're not quite sure of his intention. You feel like maybe this guy is just getting on the wrong foot or whatnot, but yeah.
I withhold that information to myself for now.
Okay.
Seeing as how we're in the business of sharing now, do you know where they went?
He nods his head and says that I do. And I do recommend not following them.
So which
Listen,
way?
we were tasked with finding them. It's sort of an agreement.
Finding it for gold, fame, any arcane power that it may bring you. I assure you, none of them are worth it.
So you're aware of an arcane power surrounding these researches?
It is our order's job to find and isolate those from those who would abuse the power of it.
Fair enough.
You can stay here in town and just report them that you have failed the job. Or go back and maybe find more money. Or maybe you can bring something else that looks like the artifact that you're looking for. However you do, the messes are not mine to tell, but I can advise you to stay out of the trouble.
At this point, I look at him. I raise an eyebrow. You seem fairly adamant about dissuading us from this course. Now, I can read people pretty decently, I think. And furthermore, your comment prior sounded more like a threat than a warning. Care to elaborate?
He sighs and says that... Oh my god, the name. As a paladin of Makul, I will not lie in front of my others. I do tell you that if you have to chase that path, then we will collide with each other. I am telling this for the good of everyone. You stay out.
Well, let's do it now. Why are we waiting?
I did also tell the town that I will not cause any more trouble.
Let's take this shit outside.
Aren't we already outside?
I know, but I'm pointing like farther. Let's like look over room. Shh.
He looks at you
sorry.
and look at the symbol of Pelor and says that you are bloodthirsty compared to what your deity
You just
worships.
threatened to kill us on our job that we're gonna do.
I suggest you peaceful
I'm
way
efficient.
about.
There's difference.
Okay, Sunny, roll persuasion with advantage.
Oh Lord.
I don't know if I want to pass this. Like, what is...
It's canon.
Okay, alright, well, shit.
In -1 persuasion.
Yeah,
Rip.
what up? I'm the
Okay.
best looking turtle around.
He looks at you and sighs that I did say no more trouble, but if you do insist, then how about a brawl?
It's up to you guys.
Or a duel?
Let's go back
A
to comfortable.
duel?
A non-lethal duel or a lethal duel? 'Cause
Well, if you were doing in town, as I mentioned, no bloodshed at the moment. And for the rule is that even though you knock other people down, it will just be dropped to 1 health. However you
How
do it.
close
I
is the
take
paladin?
him. Ah, I want to do that. I want to do
And-
that.
And while Eric, what did you say? Can you repeat?
Like the paladin walked up to us, or
10
did we
feet, as
walk
I
up to him and the
mentioned.
rest of his group?
He dismounted from his camel and walked up to you
He
to
came
the
to
10
us.
feet in front of you guys.
And his group is how far away from him?
I'll say about 10 more feet behind him. There is 7 of them,
Okay.
and currently in camel, and 1 of them not on camel. And yeah, Wolfrey, you can accept if you want.
I am. I look at him. Okay, so if we were to per se duel, who would I be dueling?
Of course, and he draws out his greatsword and says, "Me."
Wolfric, whoa, don't do this. There are other things that we can figure out that has nothing to do with getting hurt
If
or some blood.
if this can persuade you to stay in town, then I would.
How about we flip a coin for it? I have a coin in my bag. And where I come from, we flip things. We flip tankards, we flip glass, we flip coins and rocks.
I flip
How
tables.
about we flip a coin? And Wolfric flips tables.
We're gonna flip a paladin. It's alright.
If the coin flips on one end, you win. If it flips on our end, we win, and we continue on our mission, and we go into the desert.
Paladin
We're gonna
doesn't seem
go
to
with
buy it at the moment, but roll persuasions to sway the opinions of the guys on the camel.
Oh.
Let's see what they think about it.
That's actually not a bad persuasion roll. But I extend my hand, I extend my arm, and I say, I can agree with challenging you. We'll just have a friendly duel of sorts.
Oh, what if it's not friendly?
Well, we'll be
That's alright, Paylor's with us. You got it, Wolfric.
as I hold up my hand. It's
I don't
like,
even have faith.
if you
Do I
went
need
to
to go
duel me,
pray?
I promise to not. It would not be lethal. None of this would be lethal. It's just a duel between men trying to solve different situations out.
They just don't want us to go out into the desert. We're not fixing any kind of situation.
And the
I
guy.
think it's a trap.
We're going to this desert anyways.
Well, then what are we doing? Let's just leave.
The guy.
Then
Who,
then they're all gonna fight us.
Then we'll just kill him on the way. Just get out of here.
You.
I like what Rue said. I'm okay with both.
I'm up for a non-lethal duel.
The you seems to be use words of saying the peaceful resolution seems to ring the bells of the minds of those people, rangers behind, and they're saying, "Yeah, we can solve this peacefully." And they're willing to listen, right, Paladin? And they seems to be bugging the Paladin, and you can see he's getting annoyed by the feebleness of his men as they're staying behind.
Let's
but-
solve this like men, and let's take it outside and have a friendly duel. What do you
Everyone-
say? My hand's still extended.
Corey's half diplomatic, half angry. Just like-
He catches your hand and says that if I win, you will stay in town, and if you win, I'll stay out of your way.
So if he wins, wait, don't shake his hand yet. If you win, that means he has to stay in town? Because I don't want to be part of this. So if you win, he stays in town, and the rest of us are free to go.
If he wins, us
Right.
will stay in town, and if I win, you guys, all of you will stay in town.
See, I think you're reneging on what you said first. Don't do it! As I look over to Wolfric. Don't do it!
Yeah, let's. 'Cause, 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 'c I can't promise I will stay, but you have my word. I will reluctantly stay back
To honor the agreement only if you
to
win.
honor the agreement if you win.
For how long do we have to stay back? Like a
Hey,
day?
hey, hey.
I just don't want you to do this. You're gonna get hurt.
Okay, outside of character,
We got him.
he didn't specify a time, so I could still go out.
You can. I mean, you can lie to him. You can do other stuff. He's a rogue, by God's sake. He's a rogue. So.
Yeah, let's do it. I want to duel him.
Go for it.
Oh man.
You guys get a spectacle. Like, you're gonna either see a paladin drop to a knee or me get decimated by divine smite. What's more fun than that?
Okay.
Sonny's on board.
As I mentioned, this
it's
is.
up to you. If you really want to go out into the desert with 1 hit point, that's
Yeah.
your choice.
This is not the accurate size of the map. However, let's just use it as a battle map anyway. So I'll say that his name was Paladin Nazir.
Right before they start, I want to be able to sneak Shield of Faith onto Wolfric.
Okay. And Wolfric, why don't you bring your character over here?
Where am I? Oh. Let me find my character token. Do I have... Okay, fuck it.
I'll say 30 feet between each other and the duel will start.
Cool.
It's a shimmering field. It's definitely gonna be noticeable.
Well, maybe he cast it himself.
Oh, that's true.
Noticing that you do that, he actually does it on himself as well.
So ha!
Ah,
He was probably gonna do it anyways. Now his
Can I-
concentration's taken up.
Okay, flavor
Can I,
wise, yeah.
I'll take some licorice out of my component pouch, start chewing on it, and once the fight starts, I'm gonna snap at him and cast haste.
Ooh, okay. That is fine. I'll say yes. And I'll say flavor-wise, you guys are all gathered around behind Wolfric. However, we will not put it on the map or do anything actual with it. Unless you
No.
guys want to.
As I
like-
said, you is by the camels. He is prepping them for them to go.
Okay,
In fact, I'll be hiding
Once
behind
everything's
you.
done, we can just hop on the camels and head on out.
okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
And the
I'm gonna
behind
remain
camel
within
there,
60
there.
feet.
A bunch of the town's guards and people actually came to watch as well. They seem to be enjoying it, and some gambling going on back there.
I walk over to Paladin Nasir. The best man wins.
And he grabs your hand and says that with honor.
With honor and a big smile on my face as I walk back.
All right.
I thought you were about to shank him.
Yes.
Would you do it? Surprise round.
That's where I thought it was going. I was like,
That'd have been amazing. Okay. Oh yes.
See, sadly, I don't have a melee weapon prepared, so yeah.
Yeah. And yeah. Roll initiative.
I was like, can we start taking bets?
We should.
We just like start standing on the camels.
I got 16.
Who's actually gonna bet? Who's actually gonna bet against the wolf?
Are you guys gonna bet? I'll see you can bet.
I want to get them. I want the locals. You said the locals were taking bets. I think we should start collecting their dollars.
Yeah, locals are
Oh,
betting.
all the locals are taking bet?
No, many of the
Alright.
locals are betting. So if you want to bet, then you can bet. I'll say up to 10 gold. You can bet. And
Can
depends
I,
on yeah.
Can I take out a blank piece of parchment and start bookieing?
Yes, please. Be our bookie.
Yes. If you
Calling
want to
all
bet,
bets.
10 gold.
up to 10 gold and you will be doubled or lost to nothing. And write down in the thing wagers. And wagers on who you're wagering on, specifically on the sentence as well.
Who's at the top of the list?
I put mine in Discord, Naughty.
Alright.
Keep in mind, we can see if you edited it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go with the paladin.
If you were
Sorry, bro.
to do that, if Karma do that, there could be a chance that this actually turns to bloodshed. Would you still like to do that? It is possible, definitely.
What? I'm sorry.
Just prepare the action.
Okay. And
And as soon as initiative starts,
haste.
I'm casting.
Yes. That is fine. And as the combat begins, Wolfric, it is your turn.
Okay. Bonus action. This is exciting. I've never dueled before.
Oh.
I am casting. Come on. Spell sheet, please work. Zephyr Strike on myself.
Alright. Remember, you're hasted and has a shield of face on you.
So I have 70 movement right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You move
Plus
like
2 to AC, and an additional attack.
No, +4 total. You have +4 to AC.
Okay, hold on. I gotta keep this track down because I'm not editing my character. 20 AC, 70 feet movement. Okay, so with that in mind,
We got a bunch of hype men out there.
I go all the way back here and take
Am I-
two. My first shot will be with the Zephyr Strike attached to it, so that gives me the advantage on the attack.
Okay.
And if I hit, that would be a D10 force damage added to. Right? Hold on. Let me see if I'm familiar with my own spell.
Yeah, advantage on attack.
Yes, and I extra D8. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
by the
extra
way-
D8.
Desert is difficulty. So
That-
there is that.
What?
Desert is a difficult terrain, so there is that going on, but...
Okay, so I'd probably be like right around here then, with hasted, right?
Mhm.
Because 70, I get 35, my normal speed. So
Haste, you get free action, and you can use dash with it, I believe. But yeah.
well, I'm not dashing. I just wanted to. I read this. I have a different thing in my head whenever I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
So, okay, so, but that's like I'm saying, it's going to be with advantage. Does a 28 hit?
28 hits. I think you guys are
15.
gonna lose money for betting against him. Woo!
15 plus. God damn it! Did it roll? Oh my god, that's so many pop-up
Edits.
notifications. So 22 points of damage on the first attack.
Okay. And what was the condition for the Colossal Slayer?
It's the Colossal Slayer. You add an extra D8 to your attack.
When max health or something, right?
Yeah, as
Once
long as
per
it's
turn.
taking damage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Was
Hold
it-
on.
it has
Also,
to have
like-
taken damage.
So Colossal Slayer won't work on the first attack,
Oh my. Okay then.
but it could work on the
So
second one.
minus.
Oh, it's 15 damage. Or actually, how much? Just
14.
7 damage? 14 damage, okay.
No, it's 2D. It's the 14 damage for the first attack.
Yeah.
That's with the Colossus. That's with Zephyr Strike.
Yes.
And then okay, then my second attack.
Well,
Does 26 hit?
26 does it. Roll your damage.
12 damage.
12 damage.
Don't you get
Then-
Colossus Slayer on this one?
Yep, you do.
Okay, I'll roll one. God damn it, pop-up notifications.
See, you just need to have faith in Wolfric. Wolfric can do it.
1d8. No mod added. Roll high, roll high. So 19. So first total 14 plus 19,
33.
33 damage in the first round. With haste, I don't get a third attack with haste, do I?
You do. Extra action.
Okay.
But I think you can only use it for one weapon
Oh,
attack instead of
he
you don't
did
get extra
move-
attack on it.
He did move 30 feet though. To do that, he had to dash,
No, I moved my normal speed
which is 40, right?
for
Yeah, but he's
35.
doubled because of haste.
Haste doubles the basic movement.
Yes.
Oh yeah. True. Okay.
So now I'm going to attack him one more time because I can. Does a 20 hit him? Probably not.
20 misses.
Okay, that's what I thought. He has like a 22 AC or something like
Actually, he had to make a con save previously. I need to check on that.
that. Again, oh yeah, he has to
Yeah.
actually has to make a lot of con saves.
Yep. I
Make
forgot
all those
about that.
concentration checks.
That's a lot of incoming damage.
Let me check his saving throw.
He has to roll a 10 and a 10.
That's-
He makes it.
That's
both times.
right.
He does make it.
Yeah. So can I get that additional 15 movement speed, Nani, for Zephyr Strike?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm just gonna go further away from him in rough terrain. 15
Is he
feet.
rethinking his decision to attack a ranged character?
He thinks it's fair and square. It's his turn now.
Did he win?
will-
Did he keep the con save though?
Yes.
Did he
You can still
Against
see the
30
shimmer glow.
33 damage?
It's
32
halved.
damage? It's individually rolled, not all rolled at the same time.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay,
I
got
rolled
you.
it
Okay.
twice and then he made it both times.
Got you.
If
Okay.
you don't trust me because
It's
I'm
only
really hidden,
10.
there's a recording, so maybe you can check it out. So, whoo.
Yeah.
But
See,
yes.
that's
But anyhow, he comes close here. He points to you and says that approach and roll wisdom saving throw.
Command. What's your speed?
my speed is 35.
You fail the saving throw. You have to use all your movements to approach him.
So 50. So half 35 halved. Or yeah, no,
Your movement
you're right.
speed is 40, right?
Yeah, no, 35. So with haste, I'm back to.
That is his turn.
Okay. So
So you
Back
should
to
be
my
in
turn.
10 feet of his range.
for 35 movement, whenever I was farther away from him,
You
that doesn't make sense.
Can you move back to where you are? You need to move all your movement. You're available.
Yeah,
to
which
to
is-
35 feet, right?
Yeah, and I think I moved to 35 because I ended up with the arrow.
Can you
Ended on the-
Control Z and move back? Because I'm pretty sure you didn't move the full distance.
Click Control Z. It didn't. It's not doing anything.
I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be in 10 feet range of him when I was calculating distance. You're 40 feet away from him.
It's at 10 feet.
But yes.
Okay. But now I can move away from him.
You guys are characters.
Didn't that
or-
require your action?
To move?
Doesn't the command spell not on their turn? It's on your turn. You
Yeah,
move the
it is
speed.
on his turn, Wolfric's turn. Yeah.
So now it's back to the
No, it is
paladin
on
again.
Wolfric's turn.
'Cause he-
No, he can move and do steps. He can still do steps. He can still shoot and whatnot. It
Okay.
doesn't skip his turn. Command is not that OP.
And I'm
You
going
might
to back
issue a
away from
command.
him.
He can shoot before or after even if it didn't reach it at the end.
I'm gonna move back 35 feet again.
You don't have movement speed after. Because you
Why?
have to spend movement speed on your turn to approach him using the command.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Here is a description of the spell, if you would like to read it.
Okay, that's 10 feet away from him. Am I at disadvantage for attacks? I'm not in melee range, though, so I can still peg him. Good. Okay. So, bonus action, I'm casting Hunter's Mark on him.
Yes.
I didn't mean to click the damage. But
No worries.
I meant to. But I'll add that to the attack if I hit him.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to Colossus Slayer him again. Does a 21 hit?
21 exactly hits.
Okay,
Alright.
that is a total of 15 damage.
He will
And
make
18.
con save.
18.
He makes
18 with
save
Hunter's
check.
Mark. Okay.
18, so 3 more damage.
Yeah, with Hunter's Mark. I
Alright.
won't re-roll Hunter's Mark since I rolled it before.
There you go. You still have two more attacks left.
That's right. I forgot about that. I'm sorry. I'm getting the semantics of all my... So I'm just gonna attack twice again with Colossus Slayer.
1 hits, 1 misses.
So that is
Save,
another
he still makes it.
14. Hold on. I gotta add Hunter's Mark to that as well.
Okay.
Six. So 20 damage.
6 more points of damage. He seems to be pretty hurt at the moment, but yes, still fine. Is that it?
Does he have to re-roll the con save with the added
He did.
damage?
He
Or...
did. He
Okay.
rolled it 1 more time. And he will approach you to his range.
Keep in mind, you're probably gonna have to beat him past all of his lay on hands.
Ooh.
But for now, that's not the issue. That misses, I'd assume. And
Yes,
the next attack.
that hits. Oh, he has a +9 to hit just like me.
Take 10 points
10.
of damage. However, he...
Reroll 2?
Yes, he does need to reroll 1. You take 12 points of damage,
Okay.
and he will use his Divine Smite. Oh my god. Paladin, Divine Smite.
I don't get a save against this, it just happens.
4d8. You take total 35 points of damage as his mighty sword just strikes you with the divine energy. And make Constitution saving throw for your Hunter's Mark.
Con save. Con save. Where are you at? Nope.
Your Hunter's Mark is lost, and all as he swings a sword at you, when your magic fades away, he says that you fight well. And it's your turn.
I smile. You do too. And I will disengage from him.
Okay.
What is 7? So 35. It will get me right there. And I will hit him. Actually, bonus action again. I'm going to Hunter's Mark him again. I have the spell slots for that.
A second, there is a thing that he had. Let me check.
Or does he have that
Yeah.
thing where I can't use the same spell over again on him?
No, I believe he has Sentinel. Let me check.
Simon's back.
Okay. Once you are leaving his reach, he gets
But
to make
disengage.
one attack.
Disengage.
It is a feat
How does he-
that he has.
Oh.
It is a feat called Sentinel. Players can also take it too. Woo! But yes, usually
But-
people won't be able to like attack you whilst you're quickly, nimbly moving away. But he seems to be a little bit different compared to your regular opponents, and he swings his mighty sword at you. However, he misses, and you manage to break away from his distance. And
Thank fucking Christ, whoever put that. I've just remembered I have a 20 AC right now. Thank you, whoever fucking did that.
It's
Okay.
two of them. So
How many
thank
turns
you.
has this been?
Thank you.
Only second turn, I think.
So,
Yeah.
I'm
We
going
got
to.
8 more turns of this. Unless someone punches me in the face.
What
my God.
What?
Can I use inspiration on one of these, please? Can I use inspiration?
Yes.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Yes.
First one you can
Good
roll
job.
with inspiration. Wow.
That's amazing.
Woo, triple one. Well, actually, there was a. Oh my god! Look at those ones. Did you see that the Constitution roll that you rolled previously is also one? The 1-1-1, 1-1-3-1. Oh my god.
Look in the fucking.
Roll
Boy.
1d4.
What the
Two
fuck?
times. 2 times roll 1d4.
2 times. Let's roll 2d.
Good job.
What the hell? Oh my god.
Self-hit ally hit nothing. Self-hit ally weapon. Is your bow magical?
No.
Yeah. Pink.
As you are pulling it away in the heat of battle, the bowstring snaps, and your bow is currently broken.
Now you got a stick. With tassels.
Improvised weapons only do 1 damage,
I
believe.
By the way, you can talk your way out of stuffs too, but it is still your turn. What do you like to do as your bow snaps?
I'm just free action. I sit down with my knee up and my arm across my knee. It's like, that was a good fight. You win. I'm out. I don't have any other weapons.
The paladin walks towards you and give you. He pulls out a bow and he gives you a longbow.
Oh my god.
Aww.
Yeah, it's like as I said, honor. And he puts out his hands below you to like hold your hands and help you get up.
I accept it, and
And
This would be a bad time to throw a dart.
he walks back to where he was, and he gestured to a few of his men behind on the camel, and they come and gives him a longbow, and he puts it on his position. And
we're gonna have a shoot off.
all right, I'll say let's reroll initiative, as that is happening. So let's
Okay.
reroll initiative.
Okay, so click my character token. And then roll initiative.
Would haste have worn off? In the time that
No, I'll say they just one more round. It's the third round, I believe.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
third round.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have
All right,
19.
Wolfric, it's your turn again magically. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Okay, my hunter's mark still remains, right?
Yeah. Oh no, Hunter's Mark. I thought you lost it previously.
I
believe,
recasted it last turn. Nope.
Okay.
I got nat 1 again. What the fuck, bro? Shit.
Roll 1d4. Let's see what.
let me
oh my
check
God.
something.
Roll damage against yourself.
I'm out. No, I'm not even going to roll damage against myself. That'll bring me down to 0 for 1 hit point. He wins.
He brings up to his face, just smacks.
I just sheath the bow and put my hands up.
Okay.
You win. I'm done.
As you're trying to pull the bow, it's all the snaps, it scratches your neck, and blood furiously pours out. And yes, the paladin goes and he will use the lay on hand on you to bring you to full HP. I believe he has enough. You're at full HP now. And he makes you stand up and say that that was some luck at the end, but we'll fight it still. I thought I was gonna lose for a second.
Good job. Good job to you, sir. I'm speechless. That's a very good duel.
Are we done playing? Can we go now?
You would have, if my people were here, you would have been like, it was the utmost respect in that duel. Thank you.
But yes, I assume that you respect a part of your part, deal of your part.
Yes, I will stay in town. You see me walk back towards town.
He waves you at it, and he will go back to his group. And soon after, Wolfric will join you guys at the group, and you guys, whoever who have betted, gets same amount of money added into your inventory. Woo.
Because everyone betted against him.
Does
Wolfric also
a bookie get a cut?
I'll say no, because in that case the total should be smaller. But yeah,
Okay.
I'll say that who have betted against Wolfric?
Literally everybody.
Okay, as Wolfric is walking by, a bunch of town people is like, God! No. And many people say yes, and be happy as they're getting the money back. And you see your bunch of your friends seems to be getting the money from the pile of gold that is in the center.
I pay them no attention.
It's alright, buddy.
Good
Maybe
betting,
next time.
guys.
By the way, as he's walking back, he like doubles over in crippling pain from haste having worn off, and then gets back up.
Yes.
He's like, I'm okay. Ka-thump.
So, Nani, out of curiosity, what did I have him at?
He has taken 64 points of damage. It's about 1/3. No, 2/3. 2/3 of him. If you land a few more lucky shots, maybe you could pick it in. Unless he healed or do something else.
Yeah, no, that was terrible. I so glad I ruled out
Dragons.
5 nat 1s.
If you strike those 3 bows, he could have went down. So
I know he would have went down, but like those nat 1s, and I wasn't even gonna roll damage because let's just add, because that would have been, what would that have been?
Where were you at? Were you at 1 hit point?
I was at 4 hit points actually. His Divine Smite hurt.
Yep, I'll do it. Alright, how's Yu's progress on prepping the camels?
you're very prepped. You're fully done. You can go right now.
Alright.
Let's go. Tully forth.
Someone will be very angry, but yes, you can go.
As per rules of the agreement, he's not leaving. We're dragging him with us.
Because like he passes out after the haste. Just like pick him up, throw him on the camel.
It's been very nice meeting you, but we have to go.
Paladin's not.
Do we need to buy another bow?
He still has the longbow that the paladin gave him, right?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you broke that one too.
No, I didn't do that one.
Okay.
That was really bad luck.
Okay, so you guys decided to leave the town, and Wolfrey, you're gonna be dragged along with the group too?
I'm going in the inn, or going to an inn.
But I think the group wanted to, like, forcefully bring you.
Well, they can try to forcefully bring me.
All
I
right.
mean,
I'll cast sleep on him.
I mean, through magical means, like
How many hit points do you have left?
I have 39, so
Oh,
He have
no,
healed
it'd have to be
people.
perfect.
Ah,
He healed him. That's right.
I forgot.
I thought he only had like 10.
But yes. If
I
the
mean, there's
No, but one thing that I want to recommend as a DM is that player needs and character needs are different. So that you guys, if as a player, if everyone has the same goal, then you guys can just talk.
I mean, you
out
could put. I
player
mean, let's be honest here. You could probably put me in a chokehold and choke me out. Like,
Yeah, but it's not encouraged to do like player
Just
on
like-
player violence.
he'll just go up behind me and like, go to sleep, Wolfric, go to sleep.
We're
And
supposed to
then-
be friends on a paid mission.
Yeah, you
Well,
whispering down.
I mean, If you want to take a breather, I'm
17.
more than happy
That
to regain some
what
spells.
are you rolling for?
To see if I was gonna be nice or actually put you in the chokehold. It was a nice roll.
Okay, I will be right back.
He's not here to make decisions. We go.
All right.
He comes with.
I forgot to give you guys one thing. Oh well.
Okay, so
All right.
what type of day is it? Do I-
It is a little bit later on the day, and I believe it's like 4 p.m. ish. After everyone done shopping, Kapine come.
Yeah.
Come on, wizards.
Well, traveling when the sun's down is probably best.
I mean,
Desert.
who else is going to try to forcibly remove me from this area?
God damn it, wizards.
Just go.
He's gonna just command word his rope of climbing and have it attach onto Wolfric, and then just drag him along.
I was saying we could just use the spider to do that. There's
Oh,
no reason
yeah.
to hurt. Don't hurt your rope of climbing.
Oh yeah, okay, that'll work.
All right, so the spider
spider just gonna-
break.
Before we do this, where did the paladin go off to?
He went to join his groups with the camel, and he went to the perpendicular direction to you. You don't know where he is at the moment.
But I saw where they went. Are they going in the opposite direction of us?
They weren't. The group as the whole wasn't moving to anywhere else last time we signed.
Okay. Do I notice any additional forces keeping an eye on me?
There are no hidden people looking at you at the moment.
Okay.
So sleep.
So, what does everybody want to do?
I know that majority of you guys want to go out. So, but I want Wolfric to be satisfied with the result. That's why.
We're on a time limit. You failed. Let's go.
Y'all can forcefully drag me out. There's no way my character would resist. Just saying,
Well,
leaving it up to
if you're-
Do you need to sleep? Is
me.
there
Do I
something?
need to sleep? I have 2 spell slots remaining.
So
I got
Okay.
barely any either.
Well, if one of our magic users needs spell slots, we need it.
I wasted them all helping you.
I'm still good because I was collecting money while you were fighting.
I mean, we can rest and head out for the next day
It's
Question.
probably
because he didn't specify how long I had to stay in town. Like today, I could have just stayed in town, and then tomorrow we can go. Like no holes barred.
That is true.
So
If
like,
he is a paladin, he will be abiding by his word.
and I'm abiding my word. I didn't leave town for that day. He didn't specify a date. It's a loophole.
all right, so 1 minute. Good. Well,
Okay.
If your argument is time, then 1 second.
Two of your two of
do
the
you-
party members need to rest though. So you sleep, go out tomorrow, early morning.
it's gonna
Then
be
make
hot
your way.
tomorrow.
If we
We still
leave
have
early
29
morning,
days.
yeah.
It's gonna be so hot.
We're technically still on the very first day. The very first day. So we can very easily sleep and then
Oh, I
go
hope
out
we
to
I
war.
hope we miss this mission by 1 day.
I mean, if you're complaining about heat, we could go to bed right now and leave in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
4. But yeah, it's about 4 o'clock-ish. So put us at like 2 a.m.
Could we just yoke all the camels together? Not the two of you who need to sleep, just sleep on your camel, and we'll drag you with us and make sure you're still there.
That was a good question. I was going to ask, can we take a short rest while we're not moving on a camel?
See, that doesn't benefit me. I need a rest so I can get my spell slots back. Unless I don't think Ranger recovers spells
They don't.
slots by a short rest. So I
Can you
need.
sleep on the camel for 8 hours?
I also have a cart. One of my camels is jacked up with the cart. That's carrying 2 empty barrels prepped for creation of food and water.
I'll say if you have a specially built like carriage, like really fancy one, you can like rest in there. And I'll say yes, but just mount, no. Unless there's something.
But we have a
special about them.
Well,
But
Can I enter my meditative trance as a high elf?
On the mount, as I mentioned, no rest. So.
well, we have the cart.
I'll say
I
if
mean,
you try to go trance into the thing with like bounces and stuff, you'll fall.
what if I tie him up with my rope?
Or I sit in the cart?
It's probably still too much disruption for him to meditate.
Okay,
you know?
fair enough. Fair enough.
But yes, mechanically traveling and resting, right? Flavor-wise, I mean, it'd be cool. Flavor, yes.
Alright.
So the cart wouldn't work as a short rest tool? If they're just
If
sitting
you
in the cart?
make a special version of it, as I mentioned, not just a regular cart, but yes.
We have to be a carriage, not a cart.
Yeah, carriage. Yeah, carriage.
Ain't no one got time for that.
All right.
Okay, what
So
Any
Sorry.
restocking to do, or should we move on?
I do not want to go back into town. They don't like us. They're not kind. I think they rob us out of our pocket. Let's get the hell out of here.
all right.
So Elon pathetically mounts a camel.
Yeah, what's with
Oh,
the
you need some help, bro?
Or like the 100,000 D100s.
Oh, that was to check the bias in the system. So it's 53%. That's the average roll. If it was 5,000, it'd be straight even.
I think we can roleplay
But-
this too. So rest of you guys decided to leave the town, and Wolfred, you decided to stay for a night, or would you like to join the group? What does your character do?
I mean, they'll probably tell me where I'm going, so I'll stay in town. I'll honor the agreement. I'll stay in town for the night.
Okay.
But I want to I want to go to bed now and then wake up early and then like early morning, like dark, where it's dark out.
Okay, like at the middle of the night at the 12.
Yeah, like
You wake up.
enough to give me a long rest, like even like at 10 at night, like whatever you verify as a long rest.
12 would be long rest if you rest right now.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
And the group will be moving along to the south of the desert. And can you describe how you long rest in the town? Are you gonna get one of the houses that the guard recommended, or are you gonna stay out of it?
Yeah. I'm gonna go to where other guard recommended.
Okay.
Or well, actually, I'll ask around if there's like an inn or something around here.
They all point you that places. That's like the only inn-like place.
Okay,
It
I
is one
walk
of the
in.
house where if you were to go in, there is like a little old lady and say, "Oh, you are a traveler."
Why, yes, I am. I would like room for the day, or well, for the night, please.
Welcome, welcome. All travelers are welcome here. Oh, my son used to travel long ago, and he comes back time to time. But it always reminds me of my sons.
Oh, who's your son?
You have to ask.
I do ask. That was me asking.
I know.
Who's your son? That was me.
Yeah, I let me get up the name.
Oh, that was you being. You didn't have that prepared. Okay, got you.
No, I totally have it prepared. Yeah.
could literally just bullshit a name and it'd be okay.
He's Hasty.
Hasty?
Have you
Hasty?
heard of Hasty? Have you heard of him? Slade?
Hasty.
He had been traveling for a while now. I haven't seen him in last year.
What does he look like?
Well, he's pretty handsome. About a little bit taller than you. And you basically do not hear anything negative of this guy. In your mind, you draw a perfectly handsome red fox with the white in his face.
Do I see a picture of him around?
In fact, you should be able to see like a few of the pictures on the corner where it's framed. It's a portrait that had been drawn with a little bit younger version of the woman that you're in there. And yes, if you were to go in there, you would be able to.
How?
That old woman will direct you to one of the rooms and says that this is you can rest in there. Feel free to.
How much?
Oh, you don't need to. I do this for my own.
I hand her 2 gold and say thank you. And while else on my travels, I will look for your son.
Oh, that'd be great. Tell him that just visit it more often if you see him. And she will take 2 gold and tell you that I'll prepare something very nice for dinner. And she just with her short steps, she walks out of the.
I smile and thank you. Wait, I didn't catch your name.
Oh, well, old woman's name doesn't matter, but I'm Hori.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Hori. Thank you for rooming me for the day.
But yes, Hori walks out, and soon you get a room and get to rest inside. And the old woman soon comes back with a basket full of foods, some desert foods, with the cocktails and salads, and some of the meats that have been catched from local, and gives it to you. And along with it, you hear the bunch of the camels clopping sound beside you, and you hear the same clunking of the metal where the paladin that you have fought was wearing, and goes into the room beside you. Although you just hear it, you don't see it, but your passive perception should be able to pick up. And a bunch of the other people going into the other rooms as well.
Okay. I sleep.
And the rest of you guys, as you guys are riding down to the south of the roads, Rue is discussing? Are you guys talking to you guys? Are you guys moving along?
I figured we're just all like shooting the shit while we're like on the dusty trail into the sunset. You know?
Yeah.
Everyone's bouncing on their camels, you know.
As we're all the betting type,
Yes.
want to bet in if he finds us?
No.
Okay. I feel like that's a fairer bet than who would win.
Let me put you guys in the world map that I prepared, although it is very bland in a way.
Oh. Wow. World map.
In a way, I mean, I have some feedbacks, although it is really bad. You should expect a similar level of detailedness. But at least I thought there are some things. So towards up is south. It is weird, but
So it's upside down?
Yep. And it is accurate in scale as well.
What is a block?
That's what counts.
So I'll say that I'm gonna put a token for you guys then here. So party P. Woo. That's not the right scale.
It's a very small map.
Is that the right scale?
Because, yeah.
That is the right scale. Okay, that is the right scale. Okay.
We
That's
are
where the
1.5
party
miles
is, and 1 square is 1.5 mile. And I believe there is a marching speed in 5e, which was 3 miles per day, I believe, of travel. If you travel for a day, you go 3 miles.
Yeah, sure.
3 miles on a
Yeah, why
camel,
not?
that's all we get?
Oh yeah, you guys were
Yeah,
traveling.
that's very
No,
slow.
3 miles on feet. And camel speed is what?
3 miles on feet?
Mounts
Mounts
That's like only an
per
hour
day
walking.
Camel
is
is much
slow 18, normal 24, fast 30 miles.
I can run 3 miles in 20 minutes, so
Yeah.
It depends
this
on
elf
how
ain't
fast we
that
go.
slow.
Okay, let me.
Yeah, it's 24 miles at a normal pace.
But we can't use stealth.
Why would we
That's the
stealth?
caveat. In case, I don't know, a paladin is following us.
We did leave a. Did we leave a camel back for Wolfric?
We better have.
They were his camels to begin with.
Yeah, there would be one back waiting for me since it is my.
Oh
Just
my
took 'em all.
god! I mixed up the thing. Yep, 3 mile per hour. But I fucked up the scale of the thing. Okay. Why don't we multiply everything with 10? Then we're good.
So it's
So-
15 miles
just
per
do that.
square.
Yeah, I'll just do it that way. Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, I looked at the hour and then I was like, yeah, that's totally the thing. And yeah. Okay, it is updated. Now it should be displaying correctly.
It's still so small, I can barely see it.
As you're traveling more, you should be able to see larger areas. On this, you gain a map.
No, that's fair. I just want to see the little.
Yes.
So let's go in the direction.
All
Keep
right.
moving.
And with 8 hours of traveling, I believe you do. You guys move 30
Can we take note that we are
miles.
looking out for the paladin?
For now. You move 30 miles and you move 2 squares per day. Unless you want to increase the speed of your travel, I guess.
No, we're fine. I mean, I'm fine.
I'm not that magically capable.
Okay. And in the middle of the night, as you guys arrive to here and have marched for 8 hours, you guys probably should take a rest from this moment in the middle of the desert. And is there any order that you guys like to do for the watch?
Well, I create food and water.
Rue will take first watch.
Yes.
Okay, so
Oh.
I'll do 4 hours of sleep and then take the second.
We have plenty of elves, so the
I'll
4-hour
take,
requisite for their long rest would become in
How
handy.
many watches do we need?
2 watches. Those 2 elves are good enough, actually.
Yeah, 2 people to do trance.
Yeah.
Alright, so,
Always sleep in turtle.
so Lou and Alon will
Alon.
do the watch.
Yeah.
Rude and
I'll
Alon.
stay up for the first 2 hours before I bed down.
Okay.
I suggest you do it in reverse. But no, it's fine.
It's been said.
Okay.
Nothing actually happens for you guys at the moment. But before the full 8 hour is gone, about 1 hour before your long rest is completed, you hear knocking sound of the paladin. From his armor, you can tell it's him.
Me?
Yep.
Okay, I open my door.
Okay. You see a paladin full dressed in armor and with a very serious face, asking.
I'm rubbing my eyes. Well, hello there. Nice to see you again. What,
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Weak,
What do
nudge,
I-
nudge.
what pleasure do I have? What pleasure it is
Oh,
to
pleasure.
see you at such a late hour of
Cue
the
the
night.
furry R34.
Where are your friends? May I ask?
Well,
It's 7 hours past. After
Would
you
he
left.
have? Would Wolfric have seen us leave or known we
yes,
left? Because
yes. I'm assuming y'all
You guys all left.
You should have
7
given him a
hours.
sending stone.
I can talk to him. It's fine.
You can just say
There is
you
no
would have
sending
given-
stone.
You said you would
I
have given
have a
me a
sending
sending.
stone.
You said you would have given me a sending
Yeah.
stone in case of that aspect. But back to the conversation at hand. What did he? What did he? What was his question?
He asked you, may I ask you where your friends are?
Probably, if I had to guess, currently traversing the desert.
So I guess they did not listen. Okay. And he passed you twice on the shoulder and says, thank you.
You're welcome. May I ask why and where you... I see you're in full armor. Where or what are you prepping for?
Oh, I'll be chasing them down. That is my job.
I grab his shoulder in a firm grip. I have a lot of respect for you, but if you will try to cause my party any harm...
If they do stop, hopefully we don't need to come to violence. He nods. He didn't
say-
use the violence as a first resort at the beginning either.
I say, I hope it doesn't come to that because you are a man of great respect in my eyes.
Well, I'm sure that they believe that what they're seeking is worse what they are doing. But yes, good night, my friend.
Good night.
And
I close my door.
he starts walking away from the room, and you hear the metal armor clanking away. Alright. And you also soon after, with your amazing perception, hears a bunch of the camels, more than what you've heard the first time, heading towards the desert.
I leave the inn, grab my camel, and follow suit.
Alright. And
Or wait, actually, before I do that, I don't know your name. The person playing Karma, I'm assuming. Would your character have thought ahead to give me the sending stone that you had?
No, I didn't say it. I just realized that there. I didn't say anything.
Wait, you have your own?
Yeah, it's one of the items I got from the magic roll.
Cool.
Okay, so that out of the way, I follow suit. I follow after them.
Alright. And you guys will be taking a long rest, and it will take 8 hours in duration. And last hour,
I'm
it
I'm
was
also casting dark vision on myself
Okay.
as I'm going out.
Okay. How far distance would you like to be keeping from the group of paladins, like paladin and the bunch of archers?
This would be up to your... Given the fact that I do have such a high passive perception, how far can I trail behind them but still get a very good pinpoint on their location?
I mean, they're moving as a horde. It's not that hard to follow their steps because they would leave a giant trail on the way they go.
Okay,
So
then I'm
I'll
staying
say you can stay safe.
100 feet back. I'm staying 100
feet
feet
would
back.
be kind of close, but
Oh, fine. 150-ish, 200.
okay, 200
Just
should
enough
be
where I
pretty safe.
Yeah, I'm just enough so I can keep them not in my sight, but in earshot.
Okay. You
And
would have a faint sounds. Not even faint. Pretty big is a horde moving around. Yeah. Alright, you're following them from 200 feet behind, and on the second sleep that you guys are doing. So it was Lude and Aelon, right?
Those
Yeah.
are the second watches?
Yeah, second watches. Aelon was the second watches, I believe.
Well, so I regain all my spell slots from the 4 hours of rest, right?
Yeah.
And
Fully
Rue
rested.
asked me to prepare sending today. So
Yeah, do your long resting if you'd like. It is on the 7th hour and after, and technically, if you're interrupted for 1 hour, you're still long rested. So all of you are long rested at the moment.
Okay. I'll exchange that for this. And I'll cast Sending to see where Wolfric is 4 hours into our rest.
Alright, so his question is.
Well,
Where
what
are
do
you?
you want to ask, Rue?
Is he safe? Is he on his way?
Keep in mind,
How much
only
can you
25
get
words.
quickly?
So this is after the rest, right? So you won't have spell
Yeah,
slot
just
for
as we
this.
wake up.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm using my spell slot for this.
Okay, I think I have 8 words now. I'm hard at counting. Did he get away? Is he close? Yeah, that's 13 words. I think you can patch that one through.
Okay, I'll save that and then add on, you can reply to this message.
Hey.
And Wolfric, happens on your 4 hours of the rest. So after 4 hours of your rest, so this is before they run, you guys find that the paladins are running towards their directions and whatnot. This is happening 4th hour. You hear this message. How would you like to reply?
Nice. So this is before I even.
Wait,
Yeah,
I thought we
it's
traveled
halfway.
while
No,
he was
this-
resting.
Yeah, that's why I'm
then
confused because they
He
traveled
wakes up,
ahead
we
of
go to
me.
sleep.
And
He was
guys
moving
are-
while we were resting.
yeah, I was sleeping while they were moving.
And you guys.
So now
took
that
off-
we were resting, he's moving.
Oh wait.
So he's
wait,
4
wait,
hours
wait.
into his
Oh,
movement.
Wait. Okay, I'm getting confused now. Well, thank
Yeah,
you.
it should work, though.
It's like one of the situations where they moved,
Okay.
I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
They're sleeping,
So this
I'm
is
moving.
4 hours into the moving with the paladin.
Yeah.
So paladin and him is moving, and you have been moving for 4 hours last. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so for a perspective of outside of character reference, given the fact that they traveled 8 hours away and I'm at the halfway point between them and us.
Yes.
Or them and
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
I think I worded that correctly.
Very
them
correct,
and
very
us.
correct. Yes. Thank you for
Okay.
catching my fuck up. I fuck up time to time, so yes, thank you.
It's all
It's
good.
okay.
It's all good. Let's keep track.
So what was the message again?
Are you safe? Did you get away? Where are you now? Something like that.
Okay, and
Oh,
sending
Word
has
is the word.
sending has a 25 word
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, so that was 12, and then you can reply to this message.
Yeah, that's good.
So it's all good.
Okay. So I'm safe pursuing the paladin and his guards. No, I can't say that. Pursuing-
No, I can't say that.
No, that was out of context. That was out of context. I'm specifying that was out of context.
LOL.
Okay.
It's up to
Following.
Aelon. Aelon, you can rule out if you want.
Following his following.
I think it's funnier if he didn't realize and he's like cuts halfway through.
Fine.
I'll turn to Rue. I'll have to instruct him how this spell works later, but I think he's on his way.
I'm
He's following
on
the
my
paladin.
way. Be safe. Be there soon. That's
Relay all of that.
Limit. Yeah.
Oh man, I had a mouthful of food. Like, jeez.
I'm gonna go take my 4 hours sleep now. Are you good to go? You got this. You got our campsite. Are you gonna be good by yourself, Elon?
I mean, wait, you're a full elf? Thought you were half elf.
I'm half. I need to sleep for some time.
I think that don't they still even half
Yeah,
elf
yeah,
get the
yeah.
4
But I
hour
only need 4
bonus?
hours, right? I had first watch.
Half elves, you have to specifically state that you get trance instead of something.
Oh. Well, shit. I'm good then.
It's like a lineage thing. Only elves get it automatically.
I don't think I stated that in the beginning.
Okay.
It's fine.
Y'all want to give me some advice? I
You
can
was
take some.
doing the watch anyway, so overall won't be too much problem anyway.
Okay.
So, yeah. But all of you are long rested and just so all of you were rested except -1 of that sending, and with hearing that, you would have about 3 to 4 hours until the shit happens, and maybe Paladin or Ulfric would reach you. Logically.
Could I have short rested into arcane recovery for during the
you can.
period of? Okay, so I'll burn the 3 spell slots to get sending back.
Okay. How would you like to spend your time?
I don't know, keeping watch, trying to. I'll peek through some of the stuff the other party has, see if is there anything interesting.
Cold, moldy corn.
Ugh, nah, I have too much of an exquisite palate for such terrible foods. Yeah, basically keeping watch.
Alright. And as prophesized, the last hour of the watch, so 3 hours have passed, and you would notice the galloping of camels from the distances. Along with that, with the morning sun on the sides, you see a dust cloud just rises above the horizon. And soon, you see 11 camels currently riding towards your direction.
I'll start playing musical notes as a sort of alarm for them.
Okay. And the whole group should be able to hear the... What musical notes are you playing?
You know the stock iPhone alarm ringtone? That's just gonna play in everyone's ears.
What is this?
What's an iPhone?
What is this horrible noise?
Don't worry, it ends fairly soon.
Oh,
Yes.
thank.
Oh wait, no, I can make it last for an hour.
Oh no. No.
Oh wait, no, it's an instantaneous effect. Okay, it's fine.
But
Oh,
yes.
thank the Lord.
Wolfric, you will notice that there is a group's camp set up in the middle of the desert as well, and the Paladins group is closing in distances, and most of you guys will see them approaching from the distance as well.
So in the morning?
Morning, Paladin Nazir is leading the charge currently, and they don't seem to have weapons drawn as they're approaching you,
What?
but they're quite distance away. If you want to fire
mage
stuffs
armor.
at them, then okay.
Mage armor, definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna same. Let me pull that out.
Are we all awake?
You're all awake
Yeah.
with the iPhone 11.
So
Alright. So Sonny's praying. He's got his shield dug into the dirt. And he's praying the entire time.
we should also.
How do we
probably-
want to handle this?
We should move up and meet them. I don't want if it turns sour. We shouldn't get the camels in the way.
Okay, I'll
Or
lead them
camels
if you
die,
want.
we can't travel.
Well, how about you meet up with them in front? Why waste time, right?
Yeah. You start.
So we'll lead them before we. So before they get to the camels, we're meeting them head on.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys would like to intercept them in the front.
Mhm.
Alright. I'll say that is definitely doable, and you guys will meet them in the middle, and he'll notice that you guys are all closing in. And Wolfric, you're still hiding and keeping the distance, I'd assume. If you want to
Yeah.
close the distance, you can roll stealth to approach stealthily, or you can.
So
just
I'm
shoot.
gonna wait till I get within. Like I'm gonna slow the camel's pace down a bit because Do I hear them stopping?
You see them stopping.
Okay, so I'm slowing the camel's pace down. How far away am I from the group?
200.
Were you following stealthily the entire time?
No.
So they know where you
no,
are.
I'll say
No,
that
they.
it is
No.
stealthful because it is way too distance far away for them to even notice.
Because if you think about it, they're a herd. I'm a single individual. My camel sounds would not be would really relatively intermingle with
Okay.
them, and it would be
No,
unnoticeable.
I'm just offering. That's what the PHB says. If you overrule it, it's fine. I don't care.
Yeah, it's fine.
But So how far away am I from them currently?
200 feet for the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna slow the cable's pace down to like a walk,
Okay.
to where it's not like loud clomping, and I'm gonna get into 100 feet. I'm gonna get off the camel,
Okay.
and I am going to stealth my way through. Mask.
Okay.
So, if I were to implore that, does that help me at all?
It is a little bit dim light around. Also, you can hide in the middle of the desert. But still, roll 15 doesn't change overall.
Okay.
Alright.
I think that implies that.
And then I'm creeping up. I'm like creeping up on them.
Yeah, I'll say that you're 100 feet away from them. Yeah.
Okay, so crouch or stealthing is half movement speed, so I can move up.
Stealthing doesn't have any disadvantage in negatives in movement. Anyhow, I'll say you're
okay.
stealthily walking towards them, and the group, as you guys are approaches, the paladin, Naris,
Also, Nani, sorry,
Nazir, yeah.
just for you, I do have with the observant feed. As long as I can see the mouse moving, I can know what they're saying.
You currently would not be able to see them because you were behind them.
I'm saying for when I get closer. For when I get closer.
Yes, and Paladin Nazir approaches all of you and says that you still do not want to change your mind.
About what?
I don't remember agreeing to not going where we were going.
I know, but I thought you would still prefer to stay in town.
Do we all have to deal with you?
If that would ease your mind, there could be a way. But I do not prefer to have a bloodshed if you could talk it over. When you can
I'm
bash
sorry.
his face!
What are you trying to stop us from doing again? I've already kind of forgotten what you were talking about.
I am not sure what purpose you have in finding this artifact, but I assure you it is not worth it. Not worth money, fame, or any secrets that you will uncover. It needs to be safely hidden and guarded. It is I swear my loyalty to Akul to guard the secrets, and I will do it with my dying breath.
So it was your group that attacked the research people that had the fragment?
Few of them disagreed that they should, and we are in conflict with few of them, yes. We do not want to make more.
Did you attack them?
We attack few, yes. We do not want to make more of them.
Did you kill them?
He silently nods and looks at you.
I'm a little confused real quick as a player. Who did he kill? Did he attack and kill that research group, or did he attack and kill the group that attacked the research group?
He said he attacked few groups. You're not sure which group he's referring to. He's probably not sure about what group exactly you're referring to, but
Okay.
yeah, he knows still.
You know, even if you stop us, we're not going to be the last people to come here. This is a very temporary measure for a long-lasting problem.
Once we finish extracting the shards from those beasts, we will be out of the way, and hopefully the land will be safe for everyone.
Extract the shards from the beast? The shards are just shards, I thought.
It feels like I spoke too much, but
No, continue. You may win us over and let us in back into town if we knew more of what we'd be walking into.
If I tell you about the beast, would you turn back?
Depends what the beast is.
So, yeah, it depends on the information provided.
Roll persuasion.
Shit.
Also, anything he says,
Can we
I
vote
will
roll?
try to recollect if I've ever heard of it.
And Rue tells him yes, but she's straight up lying to him and is going to just lie.
Hold on. Yeah, I'll use the inspiration
You
on
can lie
that.
to him.
Hold on. Let me knock down a point of inspiration and try one more time.
All right.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that 15. I'm not gonna
Okay.
test it again.
And are you lying, by the way? That you may turn around?
Oh, so it should be deception.
Okay, it was deception. Okay, well then. Okay.
I mean, it doesn't affect anything. It's still the same modifier.
Okay, fine. I'll take it. I'll say this looks okay enough.
Balls.
Ooh.
Okay. He sees your intention, just try to dig more information. He sighs and says that, look, if you want, we can do this all day, but if you're not changing mine, I have no other options.
I do have one question before anything happens. This is in character.
He's looking in
Okay.
Fire!
We were only tasked with finding the artifacts speaking about right now. Perhaps we could find them for you?
Or persuasion.
Oh boy.
Is it persuasion or deception?
I mean,
In your,
I'm
in a-
trying to
as a
see
player-
what his like I'm probing him basically. Like what are the
So, but you have no intention of finding the artifact for him, but you're just probing him, right?
I'm saying is there a chance that we can get out of this by finding it for you?
That would
Like
Technically-
an options query.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're. So if you were to do that, you'd be giving the star shards to them, the followers of the apocalypse, instead of the Mr. Photo you request.
Yeah. Like I say that, but like we haven't agreed to anything yet, so I'm not. I don't know if it's okay.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Ooh.
Whoops.
Oh, this is so good though. This is such a good question.
Judging by his reaction, I take that as a no.
No, just roll one more. Just roll one more.
Can I give you my inspiration?
It's advantage. You get one more roll. Okay.
That's really funny.
That's
We both rolled a
performance. That's
4 and then a
performance.
15.
That's performance, not persuasion. But
Oh, whoops.
Same
It's
We roll
same
again.
modifier.
Woo!
Oh.
Team diplomat.
Oh my god.
okay.
I'll take the 2. It's fine.
That'll convince him. That one.
Should I roll a D2 to see which one I should take?
No, it's fine. I would just go with 15 because they have same modifier. But he looks at you and says that. Well, so far, the only person that I could trust was your friend back at the town. How can I trust you?
I mean, we've abided by our words.
Rue interjects and says, what can we do to gain your trust without going back to town?
What do you plan to do?
Fair question.
Yes.
Artifact.
We were,
We were only tasked with finding it.
yeah, we're just trying to find it. We just want to know where it's at.
Which one of us has the, like, mission slip? Was that you who took it?
I didn't take it.
Karma?
I probably took it. I would keep it in my book anyway.
What does the mission slip say?
Well, unless the DM wants to answer, I have to look that up.
It was just a summary of the research group being attacked, and you guys were tasked to retrieve the one that they had. If possible, retrieve other things as well, and they would pay bonus for it.
Oh,
I
so we
will
don't have
point
to
out.
bring back the research people?
Research peoples are not the goal of this.
Oh.
It's just a
you're
shard.
bringing the shard, and that's it.
But what if we like gave him the research people? Everyone that's violated his rules,
You can suggest that, but
apprehend the.
yeah.
I was like kind of whispering in his ear.
But the paladin looks at Rue and says that you're doing it for just a request, and says that you do not know why you're doing it, and you're just doing it because someone, a stranger, just asked you to do it. It is the job of a mercenary, but still your intentions were unclear, as they are not quite sure what they would do with the power.
But you're trying to protect it from it getting in the wrong hands of people, right? That's what you've said all along.
Something else.
But what
So
if?
you know what it does.
Huh.
He can do a lot of things, but I know few things that he's capable of.
What is it capable of? Why is it such a bad idea for us to even search for it?
If you head deep into the desert, you would be seeing that yourself. But still, it
How would these
seems-
fragments cleanse the lands? You said they would cleanse the land.
At the moment, I'll say that the Eclipse, you'll be able to come pretty close by to the group, and the Paladin, I'll say that you are like almost behind them.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you're hidden behind them. If you want to do nothing, then I'll go back to the group. And he looks at you and says that, look, I know that you're just trying to get information out of me.
Yep.
So you have,
Yup.
if you have no intention of changing, then conversation would be over.
Hold on. Who said we had no intention of changing? We got paid in advance for this job. We already got money. If you could pay, we'd have no problem helping.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Cool. Should I be rolling deception instead?
Are you lying to them?
Obviously, I'm not giving an artifact to the people of the apocalypse or whatever. It's crazy.
Okay, roll deception.
This will have no problem, sure, yeah. Deception. Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
He sighs and says that, well, if the goals will make your way turn, then so be it. How much?
That's a good question. The party leader? Did we ever establish one?
You can
There's
do
a
it now
leader.
if you want to. I mean, yeah, you can have it if you want to. I nominate you because he's the oldest member. Woo.
Yeah, give it to you.
Sure.
He
Force it on
doesn't
you.
like to talk. He doesn't want to be the party leader. He doesn't like to talk to people. Don't play
You shouldn't
games.
talk to people.
Perfect.
Fine. You talk to people.
I loved how you just looked over at his screen. Like, so
Well,
great.
wait, me?
It's like the Brady Bunch. I mean,
the screen order is
both
different
of
for
them on
everyone.
my side did this. It was funny. Okay, so you should not talk to people.
Well, I just
And
mean
let's
like
see, let's
discuss.
Especially with the voice in his head who makes him say random things.
You has a voice in his head.
Yeah.
You'll see it.
Oh.
Karma's.
Whenever he makes those rolls, that's his alter self telling him to do something. Like if you
Oh,
ever see him
God.
roll, like how he rolled, just
Out of
to see if
nowhere.
it was a nice roll. Like remember when
Right.
he said it was a nice roll? That's his alter self
Yes.
telling,
Good
and that's
to
how
know,
he
I'm
was
so
like gauge
glad.
his. That's how he's gauging his character.
Gotta love
Basically,
chaotic neutral.
Wisdom checks is what I'm doing.
So maybe Elon should, since Elon, you're a high elf, right?
Could leave it to the
Sure.
to Wilfred.
Or
I
were you
just
wood
wanted
elf? I don't remember.
to discuss
What does
What
high
should be
elven
the
lineage
reward?
have to do with anything?
You could leave it.
I'm trying to decide who's going to be the better diplomat
You
in
can
talking
leave
with
it to the
people.
neutral wolf.
Who makes
about you?
really bad decisions.
And not the you
But
do.
yet- But
You
yet
as in
you
Rue.
gain the favor
Okay.
of said individual y'all are currently having an argument with.
3,000 gold pieces. That's what we need.
By the way, does any of you have weapons drawn while talking?
No.
No, I have unarmed strike,
Just
so I wouldn't.
checking
I'm-
the atmosphere of you guys talking right
I actually preparing, but hoping it doesn't come to that.
Okay. None of them are actually having their weapons drawn as well at the moment. As none of you guys.
Okay, but I'm just keeping an eye for any movement, any sudden snaps, weapons drawn, swings. You know, the usual.
Are
Gotta
the-
cut down the barbarian type deal.
Sir Nazir?
How many of them are still on camels? Because we walked up to
11
them.
of them there are, and one of them is a paladin, and 10 of them behind.
Yeah, but how many of them are on camels? Are all of them on the camels still?
All of them on camera.
Yeah, only the paladin is stepped up, right?
Okay.
Only the paladin is off.
Oh, paladin is still on the camel at the moment.
Oh, we're talking up at him?
You guys
Sir
have
Nazir.
quite a bit of distance, I'd imagine. You guys are like 20 feet ahead, apart from each other, I'll say.
Just think of one of those like in those movies where knights gather, like they're convening on horseback. Technically,
Well, Rule approached him and offered to our services to him to go and find the shards. But
yeah,
I'll roll a deception check 'cause I'm going to lie to him.
No, but
but-
there is a natural 20. The karma succeeded it already, so you're just asking.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Yeah, karma asked that we will find shard for you if you just pay us, and he rolled nat 20.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out how much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So-
I'm locked out of roll 20, so
Yeah, that's
whatever
actually
happens.
Yeah, just crashed.
Yeah, I crashed. Like,
1 million gold.
Yeah, I have to refresh.
No, refreshing still is broken for me.
Yeah. Connection, whatever.
So, how much?
okay.
$1 million.
So wait, okay, so
Our body weight in gold.
flutter.
Wait, let me cast enlarge on you real quick.
We made 1,000. Was this our $2,000 mission? Or 2,000 gold pieces?
We already got 1,000. There's
We only
another
got
1,000
1,000.
later.
1,000 on return.
And 1,000 per piece found, I think.
Okay. The paladin wants all of them. I think we should tell him.
So we could say 3,000 per piece found. Well, found. I guess
Sir
it looks
Nazir,
fine.
can I ask a question?
You know, it's...
There we go. Back.
Did
Oh.
you seriously travel 8 hours into the desert just to have this conversation with us?
Rue slaps her leg and turns around, biting her lip, trying not to die of laughter.
We wouldn't be having this conversation if it wasn't for your honorable friend.
Rue
Noted.
whispers.
If they didn't
He
have
turns
it, he
around.
would straight
Shit,
up
shit,
ambush you
shit,
guys.
shit, shit. We're about to get
Midnight
fucked.
ambush.
I don't know how far I am from Sunny, but I look at Sunny and I say, we need to figure something out quick because from the message, Wolfric is on his way. We cannot be caught with Wolfric and the Paladin because I feel as though he is going to be so pissed off at us. So, Karma, make the deal and let's get going.
I already said 3,000.
Oh,
So, are we
you did,
gonna-
you did. Oh, okay, I didn't hear that. Sorry. Yeah.
Is it
I'll agree.
3,000 per
I wrote it in
piece
chat
or
as
is it
well.
3,000 completely. Are we going to do per piece?
He says
Okay,
3,000
yeah.
each.
Each? Yeah, each.
Yeah.
Per piece.
no, 3,000. You don't want to rob the dude. Well, yeah, let's fucking rob his ass.
Yeah.
It is
he
that
beat you and-
20, and he just happened to have 3,000 on him total. He nods and pulls up a bag of coin.
I'm veering as I'm veering to the, like, I'm gonna still flanking, but veering towards the right, away from, like, the main road.
Is this like a duny desert or like a plains desert?
I'm doing.
Uh,
Can we have some hills?
there are, I'd imagine.
Somebody play some
let's see.
Egyptian music.
At the moment, Dooney. At the moment, Dooney. Yeah.
Dooney? Okay, so I'm making my way along, like, I'm going off the beaten path and circling the group.
Okay. And he passes 3,000 gold on him. Who's like to go and grab it?
Sticking low to the ground.
Well, I'm talking to him, so
Can
I guess I'll grab it.
I mage hand it?
Or that.
Wait, someone needs to
I
count.
feel like
Let's
some
make
of
sure.
Yeah, the math wizard.
I have a merchant skill, so we could just weigh it and get the value.
Yeah.
Come on in. And he doesn't let the mage hand take it.
Can the mage hand even hold 3,000 gold?
No.
It is quite big.
that is
Wait,
a
what
lot.
is 3,000 gold?
Because you can
Material
convert at
costs?
what? Most
10 pounds.
But it's
Yeah.
more likely he doesn't want to just give it to the floating hand in the air.
Oh, 50 coins weighs a pound.
But yes.
That's-
So if Karma is approaching, you're approaching? He would get off his camel.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I guess it's fine on your end then.
Yeah. If Karma is approaching, he would get off the camel and walk towards you two. And
Alright,
he give
I'd
you-
go to take the... I'd go take the gold and then shake his hand.
Yep, he gave you 3,000 gold and add 3,000 gold to your inventory. Woo! It is not actually 3,000 gold. It is a 2,000 gold and 100 platinum.
Ooh.
Wait. 2,000 gold?
2,000 gold and 100.
And 100 platinum.
21
Which would be
divided by 50.
Did he give
That's
it to
42 pounds. He was carrying around a sack that weighed 42 pounds.
Got a heavy ass
Use that as a
camel.
weapon.
Okay, he has a +9 to hit, so his strength mod has to be at least a
Five.
+5.
And your
So-
camel can carry it too, and so is the rest of his group, so it's fine. Overall.
I'm just saying, that's a big ass bag.
But yes, before you actually take the bag though, he looks at you and says that there's something more I should give you if you were to travel along the desert. And he give you the map of the desert! Woo!
Wow!
Oh boy. Let's see how off we've been in our travel.
Nah, you guys are fine.
Hey, we just started.
Are we giving the bag of money to the camel?
Oh my god.
Ooh, yay, open up the map.
And you see the 3 marked locations on your way. And you see that there's a Temple of Pelor on the... What is it? Southeast, I guess?
yeah, southeast.
Is it
Yeah.
southeast?
Oh
I would
my
say
God.
southwest, whatever. It's just for some weird reason. Oh my god, why did I do this to myself? Okay.
Up left.
Okay, fine, southeast. Southeast, there is a Temple of Pelor, and southwest to you guys, there seems to be oasis on the way towards the crater that had been made. It is marked on the whim as a crater. Poor Paladin.
Judging by this distance, this is a 10-day journey just to get there.
As I mentioned, for research group, it took 12 days for them. Because they made with detours and
Ooh.
whatnot.
Okay.
Has the paladin left us yet? Has he turned around and said,
No, he's still there.
"Go on your merry way now"?
And says,
We just got it, sure.
"Was you? There is a group, my other friends, waiting in the oasis. And if you were to tell them that I SM them, they will help you. And hopefully, with your help and with the others, should be able to get the thing done.
Can we get that in writing?
I'll offer a piece of paper and a pen or a quill.
And like a sigil stamp?
And he also says that on the way you will see a creature at the night if you were to go deeper into the desert. Be very, very careful about when you're approaching there. And he
Duly
will tell
noted.
you that around this point the beast appears occasionally, but it has a very large radius. And he tells you that there's a giant bird that have been affected by one of those artifacts. Hopefully after seeing that, you will see that what the artifact is capable of.
Okay.
But yes. And more you go deeper, you will know what I mean. Some power should be kept safe from everyone else.
Thanks for the warning.
If you have anything, I'll be back into town. And I'll tell other friends that you will be meeting you.
Have a pleasant 8-hour journey back.
It is actually pleasant that we could talk this over instead of in bloodshed.
Ditto.
Amazing the power and money.
No, it's amazing on Nat 20. If it wasn't Nat 20, I was gonna have him cast Zone of Truth at you guys. Zone of Truth,
Oh,
he
shit.
has it. He has it. He was gonna cast it. The only reason I didn't do it Nat 20. So, Nat 20, man. So, I was like, should I do Zone of Truth? No, it's Nat 20. No, it's Nat 20. It's way too good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel crappy if I roll Nat 20 and the DM is doing Zone of Truth, so, yeah.
I mean, that's the point of the spell.
It is a point of the spell, but if he as a person trusts you, why should we use Zone of Truth, right? As a in character.
Okay.
Yeah. He
Okay.
sees the logic in that he's just a mercenary paying for money, and it's like, yeah, if it's money, then yeah.
Could you at least tell us the names of your friends at the Oasis?
And his name is Salar.
Friendly man? No?
He is, let's say, eccentric compared to me and most of our group. But at least his devotion is strong.
Alright. Well, I'm assuming time has still a factor here.
Well, for us, as long as we can secure it safely, we have no quarrel. But go as fast as possible, that'd be good.
Then let us be on our way.
You know, all I was gonna say is that, very well. And turns his camel and starts galloping away.
This guy,
God, you
he's
guys.
devoted for sure.
He's a sucker.
We could have got so much more money out of him. I know it.
Nani, did you read my chat?
Oh shit,
I've said,
did you type something?
yeah, I've said I'm going back to my camel and get on it and walk towards the group.
You did hear that the paladin will find you when he gets back to the town, though, right?
Well,
Do we see him come approaching?
Yes, I would say so.
Drew, there he is.
That's so honorable now.
Oh my God, Wolfric, everybody, we need to get out of here. As far open the map. Who has the map?
So-
Open it. Let's go.
I'm still proceed to make my way to the group, slowly trotting along.
Thanks
Sounds
for
like
the
get on. Let's
warning.
go.
Alright, And I'll say that you should be able to spend a few days walking along the desert. There will be some minor creatures such as the scorpion or air and final elemental. Woo, sounds familiar. There will be some
Oh,
things
boy.
you encounter on the way, but you guys as a group should have no problem defeating them on the way. Just tell me which direction that you guys like to go, and I'll move your tokens one by one.
We should
I
stay away
feel
from
like-
the
Towards.
oasis.
Unless you want
I
to
feel
do
like we
random encounters. Generally, I don't do that unless it directly benefits the plot. But yes.
I feel like we should do a straight shot to the crater or the scene of the battle, and then explore on our way back, if anything.
Agreed.
And
Or maybe, I mean, going to the Oasis might be even a straight shot anyway.
Oasis has his friends staying over. If you do go there, you will meet them.
Wolfbreak is right there. I don't think we need to be going to the Oasis for a while since they're going to be coming after us when they find out he's not in the inn anymore.
Technically, I'm still on the same path as what the paladin would be traveling, so we would have.
Wait, I thought you went the other way.
I went back to my camel, got on it, and proceeded to come to you guys.
Oh God.
I mean,
No, he just walked out in front of him on his way back.
Yeah, I'm on the path heading towards the group. I
you
would
want to
literally-
intersect with the paladin? If you want to, you can intersect with him.
I do.
Okay. Do you show yourself out? Like, I'll say
Huh?
I'll say yeah. I'll say both of you spots at the same time, and he's like, what? Looking at you, surprised.
I just smile and say, "Well met. We meet again."
I guess you're following me.
Well, I did stay in town, so I did honor my end of the deal. I did stay in town. You never said a specific time I had to stay in town. And for fear of my friends, I will gladly break the oath because they're more important to me than an oath. I apologize for that.
He nods and says that, well, if it is other people you care about are in danger, I'll do the similar thing. Although my oath would bound me. But, well, I was going to tell you that you should be joining back with your friends now.
I look at him, I say, I'm glad this didn't come to anything rash or violent.
It is good that at least there are some problems in the world that money still can solve.
That is true. Money can mean material things do have a way to sway people, sad as it may be, but
And it is good to know that someone as strange as you are would be helping us on the way. Well, I'll be going back to my duty, at least preventing people as strangers.
I friendly clap him on the shoulder and be like, safe travels, and I walk.
Yeah, he does too.
Or I travel back towards the group.
He does a cool, like a man, like, I got you. And,
Yeah.
yeah. And just cross the pass. Yes. And I'll say that you guys join, and we have about 40 minutes to go. Technically, if you guys were to, so you guys want to head straight to the crater?
The crater.
If
Yeah.
you do, then there will be a giant boss fight in the middle. We can do it now, or we can continue our next session. Is there any preference? Probably will not finish it.
Let's
this session again.
go to the temple.
Honestly, wherever you go, there will be something big. Yeah.
Let's
Be
go
the
to the
boss.
oasis.
Okay. To
Well,
the Oasis.
we could travel there and within 40 minutes cram as much as we can into the session.
Okay. Why don't you guys vote for the direction that you guys want to go, and I'll just say that you guys go to the place with the most vote. In 5, type the place that you guys want to head. 1, 2.
Wait, what are the options?
You see the map. There's a Temple of
Temple,
Pelor.
Oasis,
Yeah.
crater.
There's a Temple of Pelor, and there is Oasis, and there is a crater.
Do we know anything else about them?
You know
His friends are at the Oasis.
If you gather more information, maybe, but only information you currently have is that there are friends at the Oasis, and in the middle there is a giant bird.
What?
Alright, if everyone is set, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, in the Discord. Whatever, I picked
where.
Oasis.
Doesn't matter where. I can just read both anyway. Okay, everyone
3
wants
for
to go
Oasis.
to Oasis, and you guys are heading there. And we'll fast forward, and with Sunny providing food for water and food. That spell is ridiculous because it's like, yeah, don't do food and water, guys. And there are some exhaustion rules about in the desert, wearing heavy armor and whatnot. But as long as Sunny is keep feeding you with water, which he can, you don't need to make any checks actually. So
The only one that would, like, is Sunny. Sunny would have the most issue with that because I'm in light armor.
no, but with Sunny providing you with food and water, you guys actually have no issue. And
Gotcha.
Sunny, with that though, you would be doing 1 cast at the night every day. But
Yep.
that's
One
at the
third
night,
level spell
so-
slot every night.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep it marked down.
At the night, so morning you would have it full, so it doesn't matter. So,
Yeah.
And about time that you guys get
Almost.
to.
How many days have passed, by the way?
We're on day
It's
2,
like
right?
30 miles per day.
Oh,
right?
okay.
2 squares per day, right? Was it?
30 miles per day, or
I mean, 2 squares, 30 miles. So 2 squares.
all right.
So,
So 14 squares, 7 days.
7 days.
No, but on the way there stuff's happening. So.
Oh, okay.
1, 2,
So
let's say.
Does Sunny know anything about the Temple of Palor?
You do.
Like, is it still active and stuff like that?
Religion.
If we have time, that's something Sunny would be interested in checking out later on.
We can always hit these stops on the way back too. We don't.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what I said earlier.
So 4 days to get there.
20.
You do know that this is one of the temples that have been cut from the old time, and you no longer hears about them ever. And you think that it's probably abandoned. You don't know what is currently happening right now, but yes. And on the way on the desert, you guys notice there's something strange happening as you guys go deeper in. There are sometimes creatures that happens to be just popping up in the middle of nowhere. Sometimes it's a unicorn, sometimes it's a rainbow, sometimes it's roses popping up in the middle of nowhere, it just disappears into nothingness. And
Deserts.
Desert, yes. And who is navigating, by the way?
I'll navigate.
Okay. Roll survival checks 4 times, please.
Okay.
With advantages, you have to map.
That's stealth.
Yeah.
Oh,
you-
shit, I'm
it's- you need to
sorry.
roll- Yeah.
I'm sorry. That was the wrong.
Can I assist in the survival checks?
Do you have proficiency in survival? And
I
say
do.
yes. In that case, yes. Roll. Actually, you already have advantage though, so you actually won't matter. Because the map
Okay.
would,
They're
give
still pretty
advantage.
high even with advantage.
Okay. Let's see.
18, 25, 16, 18.
Okay. On one of the day, when you roll 10, that is the day that you got lost, and you would be spending additional 6 hours to wander
Why would I
around.
get lost? Because with advantage I still have an 18.
Oh wait, it's advantage. Yes, you don't get lost. All right. Roll 3 more times with advantage.
I'm sorry. What?
3 more times with advantage. Okay. You guys get to the place without getting lost on the way. And as I mentioned, there are some weird stuff's happening. Sometimes a land that doesn't even seem to be looking like a desert, and sometimes it looks like just a plain field with full of grass and very big forest time to time happening. As it gets deeper and deeper into the forest, the symptom becomes more and more severe. And once, as you're leading the group, you notices, Wolfric, you notices a flower field right in front of you. And it is, you see a definite intersection between the flower field and the desert. And yes.
I'm smelling the air.
Okay. If you were
So
to
that's
smell,
a 25. That's a 25.
You smell the sweet scent of the grass and the flowers coming in from the direction. Although there are still sands in the air. This is desert.
Do I know if they're real or not, or like, is it a mind playing tricks on me type deal, or is it like a real thing?
That would be investigation to tell if something's an illusion.
I believe so.
What is?
So, investigation with. So my okay.
Let me look it up. And how about the rest? What do the rest of you guys like to do?
Does he point out the field of flowers?
It doesn't even need to be pointed out. All of you guys see it. There's a giant area that is a field of flowers and hills. There are no sand in that area in specific. And if you guys were to... Yep. You try to do checks. And what did you roll? 21? With 21 and 11, both of you guys feel that this feels extremely real.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yes. And Aowen, you feel that with the sands coming in, you think this is pretty much illusion, fake. Yeah, this can't be happening.
He did say this was an oasis. They tend to be quite plenty. Anyway, let's find this Jalal.
Okay. Would you guys like to proceed into the flower field?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I guess we proceed.
What kind of flowers?
Yeah.
Are they all like one type, or is it?
Many of them are different colors of flowers. For you, you would see the flowers that you have seen in your past, something that grew in your homeland. And similar for all of you guys. Probably you guys won't discuss it out in the characters, but all of you guys would perceive different type of flowers growing on the field. That is that reminds you of the home and where you came from. And similar for the woods, all of you will see the woods growing on the sides, but they would be reminding you of what you would see back in the home. Where you're from.
Quite a varied assortment they have here.
It's bizarre that I noticed some of these things from my mother had some of these in her garden.
I say a couple of these grew around my tribe's camp.
Now I'm tripping.
Did you
That's all an illusion. It's just an illusion. This isn't the.
Can I roll?
Let's just keep going.
Can I roll an
Feel
arcana
free to
check?
start pulling them.
Let's open up the map. See where we are. Like we've been following it, right?
Should have been.
You see the map.
I'm not the navigator.
I'm the navigator. So
I am the captain now.
So, are we proceeding?
I'd like to know why I feel like I'm in my mother's garden.
Arcana, you can roll. Try to discern what the nature of this is.
Okay.
Even.
I think it's illusion. I'm not really anything. How
My
far can
rolling
we see?
sucks. I think something is wrong with my dice because that's
No,
insane.
you have no right to say that. 5 net ones.
I can't roll anything over a 10 the last 3 weeks. Like, I can't. And I have I have a modifier of 6. Insane.
Hey, well, look, you got a 23 in advantage.
It's just ridiculous.
Rue, you have no idea. You think this is real. All the flowers that you pick up, they touch real. You can touch it. And you can smell it. You can taste it. It all feels very, very real. And Alon, what is your school of magic?
I'm a lore master. So
Alright. You do have heard of this type of phenomenon in the very old fairy tales, but those type of magics are very, very rare to come because they tend to be used by very powerful mages that turn the entire terrain of 1 mile in the area. And in terms of meta, it is about 7th level spell. Yes, I don't know.
I get the feeling that there's someone very powerful nearby. Because
Could it be the artifact?
You're welcome.
This does not. I mean, it looks natural, but it can't be. This isn't the right place. This isn't the right time.
The artifact was supposed to be having a weird effect on the surroundings, wasn't it?
Could be it. But I've heard of spells that might do this. It's powerful, but possible. Perhaps an artifact, you're right.
If the paladin said the artifacts change things, he said there was a monster or a bird that acts different. What if the artifact is controlling the plant? And maybe it's in the ground. Maybe it's around.
That could explain why that splinter group from the paladins, why Jalal is here. Maybe he's searching. Anyway, be on your guard. Magical effects tend to be dicey.
And actually, with 18 Arcana, you also notices that the weebs in the current area are extremely unstable. And mechanic-wise, there's something that I've written up. Let me give you. It is not 100% bad for you, but it could be bad for you. This is the wording of the exact mechanic that I'll be moving with.
Have we entered the field? Are we walking through it?
I think you're walking through it.
So we've already been in the we're already in the field. All right. I'd say go ahead, but it might fight back.
So do we
Flowers?
proceed to go through?
While casting in check or spell is refund.
I'm sorry, are we at the oasis, or is this along the way to the oasis?
You're on the way to the oasis, and you meet this field of flowers. You should be getting to the oasis in a few more days, but
How big is it? Could be like, how long would it take to go around?
I mean, I'm assuming it surrounds the place. Oh wait, no, you said there was a 1 mile radius, right?
Yeah.
For the spell? I mean, it'd only take us about, I don't know, a few miles to backtrack around it.
yeah. You can
Okay.
go around the area if you want to.
I'm
If
okay
you were
with
to
going
About
around.
leave the area,
3.14.
yeah, if you were to leave the area, then you should be able to go
We
around.
could follow. We could
But I
follow
want to see
closely
what's
around.
here.
Well, that's what I'm gonna say. We can follow closely around the area, just not traverse through the area. Instead of like completely backtracking and staying like X amount of feet away from them, we can just stick to the perimeter of it and go around.
What if there's something in the center? We wouldn't see that from the perimeter.
1 mile is how much feet?
Well, you said there were like a lot of trees
180.
and stuff.
1,080.
5,280 feet is a mile.
Okay. How far can a person reasonably see in mile? And I don't know mile, so.
Well,
I mean, depends on
can-
what you're looking at,
Yeah.
really.
1 mile to kilometer. 1.6
I
kilometers.
mean, you can see the horizon. That's about 20 miles away.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
And
is
5
a 1
kilometers
mile
is 3
radius.
miles, so.
It is a 1 mile radius. So if you want to see the central area, it'll be pretty hard for you to see in your bare eyes. But definitely you can move around.
What do my elf eyes see? No?
I don't
Nothing?
know.
Oh.
There is an item called binocular. If any of you guys buy it in the future, I'll say that situations like this, it will come very handy.
Good to
It's
know.
like 1,000.
Wait. I can. 1 second.
Naughty.
1 second. I might be able to do this. You create a non-magical trinket that can fit in your hand and last until my next turn. And then make it like a small, like a horse racing binoculars.
You can give it to me, who has really good perception.
Here.
Do you have good perception or good passive perception?
Roll
I have good-
perception with
I have good both.
roll perception with advantage. I'll say DC will be 20, and you make it. Yes. And also, as you are seeing through the binocular, you see a little Locanin boy, kind of sleeping in the center, having his head on the tree. He seems to be very peaceful.
Why does it have to be a little kid? Tell me why.
Can
I'm about to
I
have
try
PTSD.
to discern whether it's real or fake?
We're not killing this kid when he goes to the attic.
We might
Keep him
kill
away
this
from
kid.
Sunny.
Roll investigation. Okay. And as far as you can tell, it looks completely real. You can see him like kind of snoring, although it is kind of hard to see from the distance.
So
and you can
I see
his
his-
breathing.
I see his chest falls.
Yep. Although it is
Okay.
very hard to see, but you do see some few pixels of sizes changes.
And then 6 seconds later, the binoculars poof.
Okay, I look to the group. So, this is very, very
Oh
off.
wait! One thing that I forgot to mention. I'm very sorry that I forgot the very important detail.
There's
is,
17
rectals in front of
us.
Some sort of crystal thingy that is pierced one of his eyes and is sticking out. Some of the shards on some sort of a crystal.
Very
That was
important
part of the
detail.
information.
I'm sorry,
Even-
I forgot to mention that. But even with
Okay,
that, he's
so-
sleeping peacefully. He's not dead.
We're totally
doubt
going in
his-
there.
Okay,
I admit
So-
I'm curious.
I looked to the group, said this is very, very off-putting for me, and I'm pretty calm under circumstances, but there happens to be one of a younger Locanin, and which is me, which is what my race is, and he has what color was the crystal?
Light blue to dark blue, something in between.
Like a light dark blue crystal protruding from one of his eyes, but he looks at peace and sleeping. It's very, very off-putting, and
Does it look like it
This
could be a
reminds-
shard?
Does it remind me of any magic?
It does. It is specifically a shard of something. Not saying I don't know what. It's a shard of something, but it protruding from the legitimately protruding from his eye is very, very disconcerting. Like very.
Sounds very, very interesting.
I want to go see this. Let's
Yeah.
go find this little nugget.
Let's go.
Are we
Yeah.
about to question why a disabled person has a disability.
I mean, he said he's disabled. He seems like he's able. Maybe he's handy capable.
Is a shard through your eye a disability? He shouldn't be alive.
I think it makes him unique.
But right, yeah, like stare at the amputee's
Would I know anything
missing
about
part.
this? Would
Well,
I know
it's not
anything
like the
about
small
this
shard,
being my
is it?
race?
Can you repeat that?
Would I know anything about occurrences like this, given that it is
Never
involving?
heard of it. You don't even need to roll. And Karma, Eon, what were you saying?
I was asking how big was the shard.
Yeah, how big was the shard?
As far as you can tell, the shard that is sticking out is about like size of
Like my arrow size? Like
no,
my arrow?
An arm?
it's like a fist. It's bigger on the base and getting smaller, sharper on the edge. But I'll say that it covers like this much on his face and piercing out quite a bit to the arm lengths.
Yeah, he
Like
should
a
be dead.
baseball bat.
And it's not only that; it's like a bunch of that tiny parts that are like piercing out.
Like a
This
full
remind me of any
crystalline
spell effects?
structure.
And yes, and by the way, you
Would
guys
this
can
remind
type
me of any? Would this remind me of any spell effect?
roll Arcana. No,
A natural 4 still gets me a 15.
that's pretty nice. You do not think that the crystal has been caused by any of the known magic. At least this
Okay.
is a non-reported case. If you were to report it, you'll be the first one! Woo!
That actually excites Elon a lot more than you think.
So all in favor for seeing Locanon Boy? Aye.
Fair enough, but carefully.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Go, go, go.
I proceed to go lead them towards the place I saw them.
Alright.
Saw him.
So
Right.
I'll say that you guys are approaching from the east side, as you guys are going around and decide to see, and also you guys are approaching to the center. All of you guys spends about, is it like 20 minutes, right? For 1 hour? 1 minute? 1 mile?
1 mile.
Yeah, it was like 3 miles an hour.
Yeah, so you guys spend like 20 minutes like walking toward the center, maybe a little bit more, maybe 30 minutes because it was 1.6.
Do I notice any shift or any different like atmospheric thing?
Nope. Actually, atmospheric thing, you definitely notice one thing. All of you guys feel very cooled off. You guys don't feel like you guys are in desert. Your skins are no longer burning because of the sun's on the sky. You do not need this hoodie, and the desert clothing that you're wearing, you feel extremely hot being in them because you don't feel the desert sandy wind and the hot airs coming to you anymore. And generally, it is a pretty cool winds, like something you meet in the flower field, breezing to your skin. Also, flowers, they smell nice.
It's a pleasant cool.
Yes.
It's not a like concerning cool. It's a pleasant cool.
Yes.
Okay.
And also, all of you guys are approaching the center. 4 of you guys notices that Wolfrey had lied to you guys. And each of you, so Sunny, you see a little portal boy slipping in the center. Although crystal is piercing through his eyes. And for each of you, so 2 of you guys, you see Elf, and 1 of you guys, you see half Elf boy slipping, having his back on the tree in the center.
How close are we?
However you want to be, because he's sleeping.
Oh, I
Would we
wanna...
recognize them in any way?
Did you see my text chat? It's in roll 20.
Yeah, you can cast while writing, yes. What would you like to ritual cast? You can ritual cast 2 things.
Yeah, so
Up to 3
immediately.
things, actually. Yeah, 2 things, yeah.
Well, no, because it's 10 minutes plus the time to cast a spell.
It's like 1 action, right, usually, so.
Well, I think detect magic is a minute to cast it.
I'll say that 10 minutes before you arrive, you start ritual casting, and you can have a detect magic at the end. That's fine.
Oh, detect magic is one action. I think identify is 1 minute. Yeah.
Alright.
So I would have cast detect magic halfway through.
Okay. But no identify?
No identify.
Okay, just detect.
I would have just kept that up again.
Okay. By the time you arrive to near the boy, you have a detect magic currently active, and you detect a severe case of illusion magic on the nearby terrains and everything around. And same as the boy that is currently sleeping, having back on the street.
I think we're about to walk into a trap.
Do I notice anything shifting
No,
through the?
Can we roll for perception?
you could, yeah. Roll perception if you were looking around, trying to
But
find
I still-
anything
I have
friction
a-
moving quick.
I mean, fuck.
I could try what I tried on the girl, if you remember, Sonny. See if that works against this.
And Sonny can try what he tried on the girl to this boy, right?
He's just like sulking to his shell. Just like,
No, not what you did. I tried to dispel her.
yeah, I know. I know. Just remembering.
Alright, AON 22, with you looking around, you actually do not see any type of jittery movements, no nothing at the moment. And if something pops up, I'll use that roll to tell you. And Wolfric, the same for you, you do not notice anything. And Brew, you do not notice any sudden movements or anything hidden nearby.
When I get within 30 feet of the kid, I want to attack to Ivor good.
Yeah, you guys just noticed that like flowers breezing through, so was the tree just likely moving as the pleasant wind sweeps through the land in the middle of the desert.
Okay, we're just gonna rely on my passive perception from now on. Let's just. So much better.
Alright, you guys are in the proximity, and would you like to cast Dispel Magic?
That was an open question to the group.
I don't know. I'm gonna attack Ivor good, just so if things go sideways, I kind of know which way to lead.
I'm looking around. Keep my
Fucking
perception.
dispel this shit. Dispel the fuck out of this shit.
Show of hands. Dispel magic. Yes, no? That's
Yeah.
1, 2,
Okay. Do you, man?
3, 4. All right. Give me a minute. Or a few seconds. And then I'll start doing some magic arcane bullshit.
Has anyone tried, like... How close are we to the boy?
He used
So
to be
I guess I just rolled a check.
Yeah, how
And you
far
tell
do you
me.
need to? How far are you guys gonna be in position wise?
Well,
I wanna
we're
be within
within 30
30
feet.
Yeah, why don't
according to Sunny.
I will give you guys a map, I guess. Man, why didn't I prepare a flower field? It's totally saw this coming. To be honest, I didn't know you guys were gonna get here in this session. I thought you guys are gonna take much longer to get here, but yeah. And depending
Well,
on
we
the
didn't
passes
even
that you
do that much.
No, I thought
Prior-
you guys are gonna go to the Temple of Pelor. But I
Oh.
should have thought of it. And other bird encounter, I had prepared a map for that too. But you guys went to Oasis, and I was like,
I mean,
I should have thought of
you
this.
gave us a time limit. We're trying to be expedient.
Yeah, which is good, because I want the campaign to go speedy, right? So, whew.
I mean, speed is good, but also campaign story is good too. So.
Yeah.
And
I mean, we're just going off the decisions we made.
Yes.
And my bad decision to duel the the paladin probably saved this group from added time and probably leaving the session into a
I'd
next
say a
session.
crit saved the group, to be honest.
Honestly, if he was gonna be doing the night ambush, if you guys were gonna just like ignore him, went off. But
I don't
So
know.
3rd level dispel magic.
okay, and roll for Arcana and place yourself on the map as the
The DC equals make an agility ability check with your spellcasting ability. So is that just straight intelligence?
yes.
1 second. Let's see how bad I rolled. This didn't work the first time. Oh!
Nice.
That's an 11th level spell.
Okay. As you cast Detect Magic, you notices for a blitz of a second, you dispel the magic that is concealing the tree and the board. And as it disappears, you see a giant purple worm with one of the eye has the giant shards of a star, the crystal that is piercing. And for a few seconds it pops up, and soon it gets overwhelmed again. It seems like it's constantly being casted on it.
But
Oh,
we
God.
all saw this, right?
Yes, all of you.
So this is 100% a trap.
Oh god.
What do we get from the detect?
Do we get a moment to react to this now?
Is it attacking us, or is it just...
It's still sleeping. I mean,
Oh, so it's still sleeping. We haven't actually alerted.
you haven't done anything bad to it. You haven't, yeah.
Okay,
You haven't
so
made loud noises. He's spellcasting and talking. I'll say that it doesn't awake it. If you yell at it or like try to talk to it, actually, then
in a very low voice that's like a whisper. Y'all just saw that?
Can I roll to see if I even know what it is?
Yep, you can roll history. History, nature.
History?
Nature, history, whichever is higher. Actually, nature. Yeah, nature. Why history? Nature. Yeah. Eowyn and Eric, both of you know a creature called Purple Worm. And it is extremely large creature and very dangerous and known for its poison. What happened?
Oh no, I'm laughing at my roll.
It is known for one of the deadliest poison that is being used by many of the assassins and rogues. It was a fan favorite.
Oh my god, I need the poison gland of this creature.
And Rue,
No offense.
You do know that too. Yes.
I'm looking through my notes. I don't think we can beat this.
Message to the wolf guy. You almost got knocked out by a paladin.
And for Eowyn, I'll say refrain it from general, what was it? A meta game. It's checking up the stats in the middle of the session. It's like, yeah, I would like to discourage it as much as possible.
I said notes. I meant my character's looking through his record book. I didn't mean I was...
Oh, okay.
I didn't mean I was looking up
RP.
notes. Yeah. I'm looking at... I have two different laptops.
That's good. Yes. Sometimes I tweak the stats of the creatures too. Depends on how you guys fight and whatnot. So.
I assume my character would recognize it as a very powerful monster.
It is one of the monsters that you meet in the desert and kills the entire caravan. But usually
I don't wanna
it's not
mess
going
with
to be
things.
sleeping in the middle of a desert. But yes.
This is a trap. We should leave. This is a trap. We should leave. This is a trap. We should leave.
We do
And
need
we're
to
not
acquire
leaving.
the shard.
I don't
Can
think we're
I
leaving.
check?
We don't see to be leaving.
Can I check to see... Can I notice how lodged in that shard actually is?
The actual
Does it
shard
really seem to be stuck in there?
without the altered illusion, the actual one, the size of it was about the size of a small child. Very small child. I'll say child to baby between that form.
The shard is the size of a baby.
A big baby, small child, whichever you like to imagine.
Does it look
Can I-
like we can take it?
Have you ever had a kid? Because that's
Yeah,
quite fun.
if you take it, then you should be able to just put it on your camel and you're good.
Oh,
Can
so
I
we can
creep
just like
up
rich it out.
to within 30 feet of the shard?
Hmm?
Sneakily, just trying to not wake up the thing.
You're
Hold on.
You're where you are currently standing and it still haven't woken up yet. You're
Maybe
casting
Wait.
spells
send
and
the
burp
ranger?
components. It wasn't awakened.
I'm gonna-
I will try to get within 30 feet of the thingy, Bob.
Many of you are already within 30 feet, including Sunny with the heavy
Oh,
armor.
okay. I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I didn't see
Sunny
it.
with the heavy armor is within 30 feet too, so you know that it's safe.
So
I don't have any armor on.
I'm gonna assume that's one of the things we're looking for. How else do you describe all of this?
I agree. Everything is bizarre, and that paladin said that the shards cause things to be very weird.
Just to warn you, not warn you, remind you, I do have a spell that helps us locate things. I've been within 30 feet of that one, so I can find all of them now.
Well, what are we waiting for? Elon, do it.
Just reminding the group.
Let's
I really don't want to mess with this thing.
Then how are we going to
really
know where
don't.
the rest are?
Okay.
Well, I can cast it a certain amount of times per day.
Okay, let's
I
do
have
that.
a 1,000-foot radius.
Oh, well, I think that sounds great.
See, but also let's player perspective. If we take into account that this character is still technically asleep, so if we all hail fire and brimstone on it right now, it's considered a surprise.
But then it gets advantage.
Melee attack against an unconscious creature is automatic hit, and also considered as actually I don't know if it's automatic hit
It's
or
a
not.
crit.
If it
It's
hits,
an automatic
it is
crit.
If it hits, it's auto crit.
Yes.
Melee attacks.
Well,
First hit, it will awake it, but at least the first hit, it will auto crit.
Well, if we
Could
all
we
attack it
potentially-
simultaneously, that is a lot of damage in one surprise round.
Surprise
Yeah.
round, you will get, and first attack, you will get critical.
I
We
have
potentially
one
just
question.
take it and run.
How wide did we see it to be?
Wide?
Wide as a baby.
1 feet wide, crystal size,
Oh, it's...
stuck to his
No,
eye.
no, not the crystal, the worm itself.
One that is sleeping currently?
Yeah, the sleeping worm. How wide was it?
The one that's sleeping currently, he says, that's not ominous at all.
Half a
Yeah,
feet?
I
Half a
noticed.
feet, about, yeah.
Half a foot?
Feet, half a foot, yeah.
Can't we just send Sunny in there
Diameter
to
wise.
smash?
Diameters. What?
Can't Sunny just go in there and smash the worm?
Yeah, so you can do that.
See,
Roll
but
it
if we,
unless it
Sunny
kills
could
him.
try.
but we can all rain hell on it, like
I mean,
simultaneously.
I got some
My
magic.
raining hell happens in an area of effect. So,
And we can all back away. We can all back away. So where we would be
Well,
out of a
then-
20-foot radius
Yeah,
of
but
your fireball.
but mine will wake it up. Losing all these advantages you keep talking about.
Not if we attack all simultaneously. That means all of our attacks are hitting at once.
And then we
Is
go into
everyone
initiative.
okay with being at range?
As I mentioned, you would get a surprise round, but the first hit melee attack will get critical hit.
But then doesn't he get advantage once it wakes up?
Why would he get advantage?
No.
No, they don't. I have someone
That's
I play
only
with
for
that
us.
allows them to have
No,
advantage.
we get advantage while it's asleep.
You play wrong.
I'll be drawing
It's a weird
flowers.
system.
But yes, decide on what you guys want to do, and I'm.
That looks like a bird, Nani.
It looks like a butterfly.
They're mocking my drawing skill. You dare? You dare?
Can we all
Do
see
we
that?
just-
You dare, bro? But yes. What do you guys want to do? Yes, you guys
Should
can
we,
add
like-
in flowers too. Yes. Feel free to add in flowers. And yes.
Could we attempt to just remove the shard and then run away with it?
Yeah. Describe how your character is doing, and let's go with that.
Well,
Well, I'm
I
not doing it. I'm just asking as the plan.
We can start making like a lasso out of like a spider web,
see,
and
but
then like get it wrapped around it, and then a spider.
well, I mean,
While it's asleep, we could just
out of
take it calm.
out of context, my character does have a +7 mod to stealth, which I did roll, which is a 23, and a +7 to sleight of hand. So we can try and leave it up to the rolls, and I can probably try to remove
mean,
this object?
I can yoink it out from
stealthily.
afar. No, just yoink it out. Mage hand.
And
I don't think a mage hand could carry that weight.
Is it more than 10 pounds?
You will be several hundred, 100 to 200 ish.
He described it as pretty big.
I'll
Yeah.
say let's roll for it when you take it out or something. Then yeah, 1d100, 100 plus 1d100, 100 plus 1d100. Yeah.
How far are the people from the shard, like the helpers?
Apocalypse.
They said they would help us?
People that they said that they are trying to solve this creature problem. Here, there you go. Here's a map. You can see. So 90 to 100 miles. 90 miles quickest.
So show of hands. I mean, I don't think we should engage, but does anybody feel we should?
I'm trying to figure out if we should try to get the other people to help us.
Wait. Do you see
once.
the map? I actually
No.
don't see the map. I switched it myself, but I'm expecting all of you guys to see it. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Yes, 90 feet.
That's about 3 days travel.
Sunny, do we want to do the Christmas one-shot type scenario, or?
I don't know. I'm down for whatever. We can go get help. We can avoid this one, or we can just nuke it.
Every time
Either
you
way, we have
see
to
a
come back.
boy or girl in the shape of monster, you guys want to kill it. What is the video? It's like, there's
What?
a girl! It's a hag! Kill it!
I said I wanted to attack Evil again when I got within 30 feet to get an idea which way I would swing. If he comes up evil, then
Okay, I know. Yep. And I think this is probably it for the time for today. And we'll probably wrap the session here. So I hear that you guys don't want to fight at the moment. There's a general consent, right?
Correct.
And you guys would
No
be
clue.
heading along to the Oasis instead next session. I'll say that you guys don't approach any of the bad thing happening on the way. You will see some minor encounters here and there, but I'm not gonna waste your time with weird encounters. So, woo! We will proceed at the beginning of the session as you guys approach the Oasis. Yeah. Unless
if that's
there's-
where we're going.
Yeah.
We can
I'm
spend the week talking about it, right? Like, since we're gonna be sitting here debating, I
Okay,
guess.
then we
What we should
will maybe talk like 5 to 10 minutes at the beginning of next session, and I would expect you guys to arrive at the Oasis when I'm preparing at least. Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with not fighting it. I just think we could do a big chunk of damage if all of us simultaneously attack this thing at once while it's asleep. That's just my
I kind of want to
opinion.
get it now.
I mean,
I don't want
usually things that sort of sit out in the open tend to be rather hardy.
to. Well, it has an illusion around it, so it's kind of hiding itself.
We could try talking to it.
It's called
I-
the Caravan Killer.
I can try to seduce it.
Have fun with that.
No,
I mean,
but
would it even understand suggestion?
You didn't try.
you can most certainly try.
That's what I'm saying. We could spend the week like talking about it. So when the next session starts, we're like, "This is what we're doing," and we can do that.
And when
I'm
Nemo's
okay
there,
with not
well,
fighting. Yeah, I'm okay with not fighting it, but also at the same time, I'm okay with like doing a big decent amount of damage with with all of us attacking it while it's asleep, and
Yeah. Step the
Nemo
heart of the
is-
boy.
and we can assume that Nemo is like with us during this, but he's just not here.
I was gonna say. I think Sonny should make a wisdom check to see what you would do.
Oh, I don't. What is this chart?
Yeah, I mean, let's just do it next week when he comes back. It's fine. Or if he wants to decide it on the way off the week.
Yeah, like we can spend the week between sessions just talking about it. We have the group
Okay.
chat.
And yeah, there is a group chat, so Monday chat.
Because if you just runs up and stabs it, then decision made, right? Like.
Yeah. So how does the session feel today? Is it okay for you guys? Too slow?
We didn't spend
Yeah.
2 hours at the store, so it was great.
Some combat, some RP, some
Okay.
avoiding combat,
Yeah.
exploration.
Didn't do much
because of a
combat.
bad decision.
Hey, we might have been able to smash the worm with a lot of damage if you didn't fight that paladin.
Yeah, I think we could be doing combat for the last 40 minutes and fighting the worm. Could have been a thing. But yeah, I think like Paladin, I actually thought that you guys were gonna beat the shit out of them.
I would have. I probably would have. Like, I had everything aligned for me, but 5 net ones like screwed that chance. And the fact that he fucking did 36 damage of fucking divine smite on me whenever I have a max of 39 HP. Like,
How?
He is a level 10 plus Paladin, so.
How do you only have 39? I have more than that. I'm a wizard.
Oh, interesting. That intrigues me.
Wait, you have 39 HP?
Maybe
Yeah,
one
I
of
have
you guys
30.
are doing wrong. Let me.
I mean, I had 44.
I have 39.
It's good to check. Let's.
As a ranger, you
You
should
have
have
the
been
lowest?
six.
see.
You should have been 30 plus 6 times
Okay,
your con
Your
modifier.
con is 2 and your con is 1. So Wolfrig and Alien, that's difference, and that negates the differences in hit dice because the average is about the same for you guys.
One different.
One different, but you have one more con. So it's just about who rolls better, who rolls worse, and both of you guys have 40 and 39. So I think one of you just rolled one higher than the other one.
Okay.
I think
Makes sense.
Like that makes sense. That is that.
Damn,
And
con
who else had
modifier saves it.
higher health than Wolfric?
I had 44.
I think everyone does.
You have +3 modifier, so you actually you roll actually really bad.
Which is weird. You should be at.
You
Well,
rolled
no,
really
she rolled
bad.
average.
No, but no,
So
that
it's
means that she
4
rolled
times
only
6.
average. She didn't. She never rolled higher or anything.
Oh, yeah.
She
Yeah.
rolled really bad. If she had +3,
Yeah, that's
then
true.
she has +3 con, and she only has 4 more HP than 4 more HP than Alon, and 5 more for Wolfric, even though she had +3.
I'm only at +2 above average.
Yeah. And it's really bad. But yes, I think everything is in the okay side. Let's see you.
Okay.
You has 62, which is barbarian. I mean
Mhm.
barbarian, so yeah.
Makes
and
sense.
Sunny has 47, pretty good. Roll pretty good, I guess. Yeah, everything seems to be in okay range. But yeah. Actually, did you have uncanny dodge, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you use that,
As
it'll
a-
half the damage.
Divine
Isn't that a 5th
Smite?
level
Yeah.
rogue thing?
I think you
Wait,
would
no.
half the damage from Divine
Hold
Smite
on.
as well.
No, I don't think it's little. God, fucking damn it!
Are you 5th level rogue?
No, I'm level 5 ranger. No,
So
I
he
don't
doesn't
get
have
uncanny.
uncanny dodge.
No.
Okay. You don't
But
have uncanny dodge.
if I had one more level, I could have done like a dodge bonus action, I think, or something like that. Something. But it's all good. But yeah, no, that divine smite hurt, and I would have won that fight if I didn't lose the a wisdom or con save against the command.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
And
Yeah, I
really
would-
at the end, if you just hit 2 of the hit, you have a chance to make him go down. If you have 3 hit, you certainly have run him down.
Yeah,
So-
and yeah, so that was just the fucking my odds with roll 20 just screwing me over.
It's a nat
3
one,
natural
nat
ones.
one, nat
That is 1 in almost 8,000 chance.
one. Yeah.
But in comparison, I have rolled 2 nat 20s before, so in a different campaign. So I mean, it's just karma right now.
But yes. But yeah. But for the feedback, if you think the session had like way too much talking, way more combat,
No,
we can. There is something that we can.
Must fight the big worm.
I mean, it's all about how we RP it, you know?
Yeah, how you RP it and whatnot. But it is good to hear players' feedback because some people want more combat. So if I do hear more, I'll try to like adjust it
I mean,
here and there until I
more
hear
combat's a
problem.
good thing,
So,
but if it's
I
like
like to get a feedback. So
I'm like, more combat's good and all, but at the same time, more combat can get away from any point of storytelling. So
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah,
can
we-
do storytelling through combat too, something like that. So, but
Sure.
as long as all the players are happy, I actually doesn't care more combat or RP. I just want to get any feedback that can help me improve this game. But if there's nothing, that's
No, I think
I appreciate that you considered us over leveled for a random encounter.
The thing is, personally, I think random encounter just slows down the game and has almost no benefit to the progression of the game, other than the loots that you may gain here and there.
But even then, that's random encounter tables are kind of shitty.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And like, instead of getting a loot from the random encounter, you get loot from a paladin! Woo! 3,000 gold! That's already what the quest would have paid off, so... You guys succeeded already. If you go back home, fail the quest, you guys have succeeded. 4,000 gold. The other quest reward, that was 4,000 gold total. You guys got 1,000 just from joining in here, and
Just
you
by
got
talking.
3,000.
Just by talking.
Yeah, we got 4,000 in advance.
Yeah. And not to mention that Paladin is pretty gullible, so... There's that. It is straight up Paladin, but anyhow, I'll say that officially the session is over though. But thank you guys for playing. I'll see you guys one day. I'll be staying around here for a moment until
Bye.
all you guys went off. But yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm ahead.
I'll hang out for a little bit if you guys want to talk about what we're doing next week. Or
Yeah,
we
you
I
guys can
text.
talk about next week. Yeah.
I already voiced my opinion. I'm 100% guaranteed sure of this group. We can deal a massive amount of damage to this worm while it's sleeping. Like, that's
Wanna
my
roll?
opinion. Like,
Well-
we can deal massive amount of damage to this, and it's not one attack hits, it automatically wakes up. No, if we all simultaneously attack at once, all of our attacks are registering at once, where it's a big chunk of damage before the round ends. Right, Nani? Because that's what we did the hag one shot. Like,
Yeah, you
We-
one-shotted the hag.
yeah,
Yeah. That hag that you fought is actually stronger than the other hag that these guys fought. But yeah, you guys one-shotted. They were on 70 damage in a turn, I believe.
Yeah, we did a ridiculous amount of damage in one fell swoop.
Yeah. But yeah, Sleeping Boy, what did he do this time? Oh,
well,
there's no Disney
See y'all.
ending. But yeah.
see y'all next week.
See ya.
And yeah, if you guys want to talk more about the things that you want to do, that is something you can do. Also, for spells like the feat that you want to talk about with command, that's something we can do too. If you have any custom ideas about feats, stuff like that, you can always talk to me.
Just so you know, you shouldn't have given me that optional wizard feat. It's a bit overpowered.
What was the wizard?
What
feat that I
optional
gave you?
wizard face?
You posted in the chat your homebrew wizard feat augmentation or something.
Are you gonna take it?
Well, I mean, unless you like backtrack and say, "Nah, you can't do it." Seems pretty OP.
The one that I posted today.
Yeah,
For
it was
Mega Man?
yeah.
If you want to take it, I'm actually okay with it. Although, generally that thing, as the class augment suggests, you should pick it at when you're making the character.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what happens. But if you want to retroactively do that, that's okay with me. Would you like to do that? If you do so though, you can only learn school from one thing, and you forget about. I'll give you the chance to.
Oh.
I'll give you the chance to repick your spells, but I'm okay with you picking.
Hmm.
Really like
It's
narrows
very
the
awesome.
character.
But
Yeah.
it narrows
Yeah.
down the school that you're using, but it makes it hella fun for that school. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
I have a wizard who is in evocation, and there's also other thing that I have homebrewed, which I would like to try it at some point. But there's this thing. So basically, what it does is that if it takes fire damage, it heals that much instead.
Damn.
Combined with the other one, you fireball yourself and you heal. It's like, whoa, I want to try this build at some point. Or you guys can try it in my thing. I would like to see people doing it. But yeah, yeah, I'm DMing it. I'll deal with the balance. You can play with it. Yeah, so... but yes, I actually pretty sure this is balanced. If anyone want to argue, but yeah. I like arguing, so you can argue that this is not balanced, and we can talk about it. And if a bunch of people are using this, I will probably nerf it in the long term. But if I nerf, I don't nerf it for the characters who already taken it. I nerf it for the new characters that will take in the future. So if there's something broken, you should grab it, and then I see that it's broken, then I'll nerf it. But it won't nerf your character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So if you want to retroactively take it, to talk to me, and I'll be like, yeah.
I mean, I think the augmentation. I thought it was not that you from like day one you like only do that spell, like that school spells. I thought it was like you just have benefits to that school spells.
No.
It kind of defeats the purpose of the class
Lore
I
Master.
pick.
Yeah. And you wouldn't be able to play Lore Master if you pick this.
Okay, fair enough.
It does say that. I think there was a sentence somewhere. If you were to select an arcane tradition, you must select the same school.
Ah, I see.
There's a second paragraph about it. Yeah.
Now I noticed.
Yeah.
All right,
But yeah.
that's all my questions answered. I guess we'll talk in the coming week about what we're gonna do.
Yeah. I do like homebrew stuff, so yeah. If you have any ideas, that's fine too. But yeah. Talk to
Come
the
on,
group.
wizards, tell me you did it.
And
I'm waiting for that new Unearthed Arcana to drop.
Oh, there are more runners are kind of coming on. Interesting.
There's an Artificer one that's supposed to come out this month, but
Interesting.
I don't know.
I wish
They
they
keep
make
delaying
a
it for some reason.
new version of Psychic too.
Mystic? Yeah,
Yeah, Mystic.
be
Yeah.
fun.
I wanted to play Dark Templar, like Protoss Dark Templar. Just pick an elf and just reflavor it. The Dark Templar. But yes, Sunny. So you wanted a feat that lets you cast command as a bonus action.
Oh, it's just because like I have like so many like bonus action things I can do, and like, I like never use my actions. But that might be like taking it way too far.
I mean, if it is just a feat that lets you cast command as a bonus action, it sounds okay with me if you want to go with that. Yeah.
Seems pretty limited.
It is pretty limited, and I don't see any other potential way of breaking the game. I'll also say that if you cast bonus action command, then your main action can also be a spell. So that you can cast 2 spells, actual spells, in return. If it is bonus action command. If you want to take
That's
this feat,
some powerful shit.
it is good shit, but it does use spell slot, and command upcasting is pretty painful. So he can do it only 4 times about. And Cleric already has some powerful, very powerful bonus action spells.
Well, I was thinking like so, you have like if I like create undead, I can like command a certain amount per thing. I have like a bucket load of animals and a spiritual weapon and healing word.
Yeah.
But like if I can only do one bonus action, like have so many things that like
Oh.
matter.
Oh, so you want a feat that increases your bonus action?
Yeah, so like I would replace my action with like 2 additional bonus actions or 1 additional bonus action or 7 additional bonus actions. So instead of taking an action, I can take like 3 bonus actions instead. But they're limited
What
to
about
verbal commands to things. Like
Isn't that basically like quicken spell?
well, they wouldn't be it wouldn't be spells like. So I have a bunch of critters, and I can only command 1 critter via bonus action.
Quicken is the main action as a bonus action, but he's talking about converting main action to bonus action, so he can do more bonus actions, not
Mhm.
main one to bonus. And
So like I could use like
Ewan, yeah.
because like they're not. I don't want to cast more spells. I just want to be able to control like my animals and the spiritual weapon.
At the moment, it sounds okay to me. What do you guys think?
Actions
1 to
cannot be
1
traded for bonus
definitely is
actions.
balanced. 1 to 2, I don't know. 1 to 1 definitely balanced, I think, at the moment. Can you guys think of? Can you two think of anything broken with this?
There's a strict statement.
Okay.
Because
I'll also say
I was
There's a
originally
strict
thinking going
statement
like kind
in
of
PHP.
yeah. It clearly says that you can't change actions. And
yeah, but if it is
You may
a feat
only
that
use
doesn't-
one bonus action per turn.
No, but if it is a feat that allows that there's just homebrew,
Right.
he's taking a feat or that, I'm okay with it. But I'm saying that because it's a feat, it's a feat. You can take Lucky. Look at Lucky. Lucky's bro.
yeah, Lucky's. I was trying to avoid taking Lucky, but
But one thing that I want to ask you is that no two of the same bonus action. What do you think about that?
so I wouldn't be able to control two animals.
No, you won't be able to do double attack with spiritual weapon.
Right. Like I wouldn't affect the same thing. I want to affect many things.
Yeah, I'll say that. So bonus action command one animal and the other action to command another animal. Then I think that's okay. Although those
Seems fair.
bonus actions are attacks on each animals, right? But even then, I mean, you're skipping your main action,
Yeah.
so
Right.
I mean, a main action would have been a spell anyway.
yeah,
Attack.
it's similar to an attack, which is replaced by animal. Animal's attacks are considerably more stronger than his attack, but he's using a feat after all. So.
But then again, he's also not wasting spell slots.
Yes, but
Because otherwise, his an action all he has is a melee attack.
the thing is, I think animals
If
can
he's-
attack on their own anyway, right?
Yeah, I can command them to go attack, and then until that thing is dead, they're gonna just keep attacking it, and then I can go on to the next one, and I can cast it, throw out another animal, and I have them go attack. I was just
Let's see. What was the name of that item? The bag of tricks, right?
bag of tricks.
Okay. Let's see the bag of tricks wording.
Yeah, as long as they'll completely obey me, but if I don't give them command, go to like a natural behavior.
Yeah, you can just give a general order. Like,
Yeah.
I guess you can give 2 general orders per turn. Like, attack that guy, and they will keep attacking those guys, right? So you just
Yeah.
command them at the double speed. That's about it. And you need an action to pull it from the bag, right? Or you already have it pulled long ago, probably. I mean, you can. It lasts for 8 hours or something, right?
Yeah, it lasts until the next day.
Yeah, next day. So you just have all of them pulled out already.
Just like dump out 2 bags of tricks.
Yeah.
Wait, there's infinite uses?
Yeah, it's
this
3 a
thing is
day.
recharged. The bag of tricks is pretty busted item. I mean, he got it through the random roll, so what can I say? So he got 2 of it. So it's like, whoa, you got 2 of
What
it.
color is yours?
OP one.
Yeah, the tan.
Yeah, the 10, the
10.
tiger, the strongest one.
Ooh. The
Worst
tiger.
thing there is tiger, and he can do. I mean, 1d10 plus 3. I mean, I'm like, yeah, sure, right? So 2 bonus action. I mean, his main action could have dealt 1d10 plus 3. With cantrip. At higher level, cantrip would deal 2d10 damage. So, optimization wise, I see no problem with bonus action at the moment. And at the moment, I think 1-1 is definitely fine. And are you happy with 1-1, or do you want to go for 2-1, or 1-2?
Ooh, I don't know. I was like, I wanted to like see how combat would go, like without it. See if it's like just a waste or.
If it is 1-1, I'll say yes for sure. And then if it proven to be OP, I won't nerf it. I'll just suck it up. But if you keep vague, like I'll be like, I'll see. I'll tell you that it is not too strong and we'll buff it later. If you do it like that, then I will have to say that I will nerf it later too, because it's back both way, right? But I generally like to say that decide it when it comes up, and then I'll suck it up if it is too good. 2-1.
I can just stick with Lucky. I'm okay with it.
It is like take lucky. Yeah, lucky is always good. Lucky's always good. But yeah, 1-1 is definitely okay. But you would take lucky instead.
Yeah, for now. I'll spend the week like thinking about it. I'll send you a few messages and see if I can. Unless I decide on something else.
All right. 1-1
I've gone
does
to
feel.
sticky levels without a feed. Like I don't know.
1-1 does feel a little bit weak, and for those ones, generally there's like other tiny benefits attached to it. So if you can think of those tiny benefits that you can add on to the effect, then those are okay too. And if you do one main action to 2 bonus actions, so you have 3 bonus actions, that's something to think about. That's something to think about because you're generating action.
Because that could be like the animal, a spiritual weapon, and a healing word in the same round.
Yeah, that is something broken in a way, right? But even that, if it has a charge usage, something like that, then I mean that's balanced, right? I mean charge. I mean you're burning charge, so it's like okay, you're burning charge. Once for long rest or something or dawn, I'm like yeah, that's dawn. DM can play around.
I mean, he would be burning through spell slots.
Yeah, but there are other mandates that can be happening. So you can buff the 1-1, or you can nerf the 2-1, or think of something similar to that, conditional 2-1. But yeah, I think those are fine. But yeah, balance. Woo! But yeah, if you guys can think of any abusive cases like the one that we talked about, so yeah, you can definitely see that. I think the most OP thing is triple spiritual weapon because that'd be hella broken. But I mean, it was almost like no same thing. It's like, I honestly didn't think that you guys would deal 100 damage on the first turn. But
I mean, I can fireball it. I don't know if that has any effects while it's asleep. Extra.
Is Fireball that
You can't-
effective on a single target?
if the target is unconscious, they automatically fail the saving throw. And Karma, what?
Well, Fireball isn't more of like a crowd attack,
Yeah,
isn't it? It doesn't do that much damage against a single target.
It does.
Well, yeah, you still take all the
crazy
damage.
regardless of what you do.
What's 66 at level 3?
It is
86
the
at level 3?
strongest third level spell in the game. Single target or single or not single, it is the strongest attack.
I
Assuming they
mean,
fail to save.
Rue has lightning bolt. That's the same damage. It's just a line instead of an area of effect.
So I was thinking,
86.
so like the monk and you stand on one side, you fireball over here, so it only hits it, and then I'll
Yeah.
cast Spirit Guardians on it, and then Rue can lightning bolt it, and then
Yeah.
Wolfric can shoot it with the arrow at the same time.
Yeah, and
So you get like 2 melee attacks in, and then like all the AOE's.
and
Because I can cast Spirit
I
Guardians
mean-
on top of it, like.
but
I mean,
only
lightning bolt is
the-
just a straight shot.
As I mentioned, only the first attack will gain the effect of unconscious. But
Okay.
the other ones, other attacks may gain advantage of. I mean, prone, I guess. I mean, kind
When we get advantage from surprise round?
surprise
Yeah,
round
'cause he's
doesn't
asleep.
technically give you a turn. It doesn't give you anything else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Surprise
But
round
if we're
doesn't.
all
Surprise round doesn't make them auto fail the save. Surprise round give you a turn. And some abilities that benefits from surprise creatures, they do that. But yeah, that's that.
A band of blah blah blah. If you're surprised, you can't move or take an action, and you can't take a reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, sorry, I missed it. You mean the first attack would automatically
Would wake it
succeed,
up.
but everything else... Alright,
Would be-
I
First
misunderstood.
attack will
lose
be
the
critical.
benefits.
First melee attack will be critical.
Yeah, so either
Yeah, that's the
I mean,
moment
here's the
that
thing.
The barbarian.
the boy will be awake.
The barbarian, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So what's his damage output? Is it better than 8d6? Well, no, if he crits, it'd be...
yeah, he'll get the automatic crit. You'll do the same amount of damage.
I mean, technically.
Well, no,
What
for
weapon
him
does
it's
he
a
use?
battle axe, right? Because he's a dual wielder.
Yeah. Well, I think he rolled for it
So-
a million times before the game started.
No, I mean the thing
So a
is,
d8 plus rage damage plus... Well, no, rage damage isn't multiplied.
I mean, both
Does
of
he
them
get
can
brutal
go
critical?
together. So, actually, unconscious, you will fail the saving throw, dex saving throw for fireball automatically. If it is the first one.
Yeah, that I know, but we're trying to determine which damage output is the highest. Because it's a d8 times 2, right? For critical?
D12.
It's 2D.
For him, I think his weapons are D12, right?
What? As a dual wielding?
No, D12. No? Doesn't he do D12?
I mean, it can be versatile to a 1d10.
Yeah, because he's a dual wielder, right? He has 2 things on his back.
I forgot actually.
We haven't fought. Wolfric's the only person to fight recently.
Let's see.
I mean, I still think 8d6 is a higher. I mean,
He
we
has
can even
a
add Rude.
Warhammer. He has a Warhammer he has a Warhammer and a battle axe. Both of them deal 1d10 damage if you use it both hands, which he would. So it'll deal 2d10 plus 3 damage on the first hit.
Well, plus his rage damage modifier if he
2d10
goes into a
plus
rage.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Versus
what is-
8d6.
Well, what is a critical hit? Like, it's 2 damage,
Just
right?
an extra damage die.
Yeah,
Okay.
just an extra. The double is the damage die.
Hmm.
If he had a great sword, that'd be 4d6.
No, it'd be 2d12. 2d12.
I thought great sword was 2d6 plus 2d6.
Oh yeah, 2d6. Yeah, you're right. Great sword.
So the fireball would be better.
Or the
Well,
lightning bolt.
Fireball would automatically hit, but it wouldn't do crit damage.
Yeah, but his crit is only 2d8 plus 5. Versus
Really?
8d6.
Karma, you're what?
Monk.
Monk, yeah.
Your critical, your sneak attack damage from rogue would do the thing too. But,
So you'd get your attack plus sneak twice.
that's another option, but
Yeah,
it's
which
only
is still
1d6, I
what.
believe. But...
So the fireball, and then everyone runs in.
All right. So what's his? So 2d8 plus 5. That's 21 damage max. If I roll over a 21 with this fireball, we're doing the magic. 2 points over.
And that's a triple one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sad that you don't know elemental adept.
Oh god, an elemental adept would be OP for your augment build.
In fact, I have a character that has similar thing. Not exactly the same, but similar thing. She has
Augmented with elemental adept.
No, she has Mask of the Dragon King.
Mm-hmm.
So what it does is that one of the masks, which is a red dragon mask, gives the same thing as a perk. The immunity. Okay, exact wording is that if you have nothing, then you have resistance. If you have resistance, you gain immunity. If you have immunity already, you heal from fire damage. And I have another item, Ring of Fire Elemental. If you kill a fire elemental and trap it in the ring, you gain immunity from fire damage. So she has both of the item. So when she takes fire damage, she heals, and she has elemental item.
You just cast fireball on yourself.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
point.
Why fireball? Just cantrip yourself in the head all the time.
Exactly. Yeah. She has why even cantrip? Like she can cast a first level spell as a cantrip. But she has the other thing too. So.
Oh god. Oh god.
First level spell. On the
Burning hands as a cantrip?
Yeah, burning hand on the face all day, all night.
Oh.
I got
Do
this.
it.
I got this. I got this.
But yeah, I honestly think it is actually okay, but because the damage output of the first level spell slots are like, at later level they get outclassed by cantrips.
Mm-hmm.
And after level 5, they're worse than cantrips if they're damaging spells. And
Yep.
after that, most of it is like upcasting is by +1, but usually it just adds one more damage die, right?
Mm-hmm.
And even then, wizard as a single target doesn't do that much damage compared to any other classes. And only time it does something is in like a group area where you do fireball, because fireball. But it's just one more d8. It doesn't do that much overall in the thing, and you lose a lot
But
of
it adds-
flexibility.
But it does add a lot of like splash damage.
Yeah, it does. 1d8 for each enemies. But if you think of it, you kinda loses a lot of spells.
Yeah, it's
Like-
a higher level spell slot.
This session, like, you won't actually be able to do anything. And because if you were to go to school of evocation,
Oh yeah.
yeah, and if you were to go for some other school, not evocation, then you actually don't have
No
much.
combat utility.
Almost no, yeah, almost nothing. Illusion has like Psyblade thingy, Conjuration.
There's Phantasmal
Conjure.
Killer,
Yeah, only that though.
Conjuration.
So your second level spell is like a damaging thingy. Yeah. But yeah, they're very
did
low
have-
damage. And
What is your take on Healing Spirit?
as abusive as possible? You can walk through it. You can do the train. People train, go over. It's fine. I had people doing it, so I'm like, yeah, whatever. I know it's OP.
It broke my other campaign I'm in.
Are you the
'Cause-
DM or?
No. I'm in the campaign, but like the DM's visibly frustrated that we're at full health for anything he throws at us.
I mean, it's a spell slot, and it's only Druid. It's rewarding for because people don't want to play Druid, so they're like, yeah, Druid, get the strongest, get a Moonbeam, get the Healing Spirit. Wow, it is broken
mean,
as hell, but yeah.
I mean, doesn't the Ranger have a second level spell slot right now?
I don't know. if Ranger can learn a Healing Spirit. Can he learn a Healing Spirit?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I did not.
I've
know
never-
that.
I've never even heard of Healing Spirit.
Healing Spirit.
Read the description, and then you'll see how broken it is.
Yeah, Druid and Ranger. Okay.
Healing.
Yeah.
To do the math quickly, it's a minute, and it can be cast out of combat. Whenever you move through the spirit, you heal a d6. That's
But
10
in
rounds.
Combat is still okay.
So anybody, yeah. So out of combat, we could just make a train, walk through it 10 times, and heal 10d6. Everybody.
In combat, you can do that too. I
Yeah.
started doing it.
Like-
So it's like in combat, just
It's a bonus action?
yeah. It's a
Yeah.
bonus section, minimum 1d6 area.
Wow.
Because anybody can walk through it, and there's no pool that it draws from.
Yeah. So
At a higher level, you double the dice.
worst case is a buff version of Healing Word, and Healing Word is already good.
But no, this isn't a buff anymore. This is an absolute train wreck of a spell.
Worst case,
No,
the
think
minimum
about
you
it.
get out of this.
You get an extra d6 for every level above second, right? So at
Yeah.
5th level, that's 4d6 10 times
For each creature.
for each creature that walks through it.
Yeah. So
That
if
is-
10 people is there, it's 40d6.
Yeah. No. It's 40d6 to everyone.
Oh yeah, 40d6 per creature, so 400d6.
Yeah.
But
Well, fuck having a cleric.
Yeah, I actually think so. Yeah.
No, but here's the thing. Like, everyone's, like, pointed this out to Wizards of the Coast, and they're like, yeah, we wrote it as we wanted it to.
Right.
I mean, like the thing is, like every spellcaster has some OP stuffs at some point. So, like,
Not that OP.
okay, like
Well, that's why I value like random encounters because it makes people's spell slots like manage the resources better.
like
Because he, like-
clerics, Spirit Guardian is hella broken, I think. So,
Okay, that, sure. But,
I think
like,
it's good.
and Spiritual Weapon is at a level of bustiness is in on its own.
if you cast at a high level and you have a decent modifier, Spirit Weapon is pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
For the person you're fighting, not you.
Yeah. And it's not
I'm
even
in a campaign.
concentration. I think there should be concentration. Right?
I've been playing a campaign with Celestial Warlock. Spiritual Weapon plus Blink is a pretty bad combo.
Those spells I'm always fishy. Because technically you go to the other plane of existence, right?
You move to the ethereal plane for the
Right.
duration of the round.
My question is that technically your distance, you're in the other plane, so you're out of your spell distance for your casting spell. So how would that work, right?
Well, I mean, it doesn't leave if you hold concentration. When you pop back into it on the next turn, you can move it, pop back out of it.
I think that's a rule
Okay.
discussion, but there is an opinion that says that if you're out of the spell's distance, then that spell automatically disappears. There are some people saying that. So
And
I
spiritual
mean,
weapon.
I've heard. Yeah, he has a item that he gets 3 rounds of concentration on 2 spells.
that's OP. Yeah.
And spiritual weapon only does extra damage when he casts a level 4 spell. Level 4
Really?
spell only doing 2d8 is.
Every bonus action? That's like hella broken.
Yeah.
What spell does that? So. And it's not concentration. What non-concentration spell using bonus action does that? What in the game does that? Like nothing. Absolutely nothing. So that with the I have a build that uses a sanctuary on myself and do the okay. I have a dodgy cleric. You know about it, and you know. What I do is that I cast Sanctuary on myself, and I have a AC of 22. So, first, Spirit Guardian, then Sanctuary, and then do Dodge over it. I actually don't need to hit anything. Everything dies. It's like, hit me! AC 22, hit me! And I can't do anything. It's broken.
Wait, doesn't it count if your spell does damage or breaks Sanctuary?
I didn't cast
you
a
have to
spell. I didn't cast a harmful spell after I cast Sanctuary. I cast a harmful spell before I cast Sanctuary.
Wait, but aren't both of them concentration?
Nope. Sanctuary is not concentration. They have to make a DC 16 check to attack me, and if that fails, then they have to do the AC attack.
Man, I don't know anything about this game.
It's a whole level of optimization. I love optimization. That's why I don't stop people from doing it in my campaign, at least. But if you do optimize,
It's not
then
concentration.
it's not concentration. It's broken. Sanctuary. So yeah, imagine Nightmare, right? You make a DC 16 Wisdom save, and if you fail, you don't attack. If you do attack, you have to attack with disadvantage against AC 22 because it's dodging.
Just to further break your build there, if you go into Path of Tranquility Monk, Sanctuary lasts for 8 hours.
I mean, you don't need that long, but yeah.
I mean, no spell slot. You just cast it on yourself at will.
Personally, higher level cleric would just be fine, but I think what I would do is that I would have like something like a bag of tricks, and just keep summoning stuffs. It's not harmful spell to the enemy. Just keep summoning stuff. Horn of
can work.
Valhalla is like Sanctuary, dodge. Horn of Valhalla, Berserkers is coming in. It's like it's not harmful to anyone. I'm just summoning, minding my own business, pulling out animals from the bag. So I think Sunny actually got the base for the build pretty well right now. If you want to do it, but I mean.
Oh yeah, I'm not an optimized player.
Yeah.
I do it for the fun and the giggles.
But the cleric can switch all the spells in a single day, right? That's why I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, since you know you can do it. If you do it, I'll be like, damn it, that's my build. Oh.
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's optimization for druid. If you're trying to multi-class into druid or something, healing spirit OP, that's fine. I have no problem. It's a spell slot at least to heal everyone, so I mean.
Yeah, a spell slot for everyone 10d6 versus one person 2d4 for second level healing word.
No, but if DM knows that you're doing that, I can take advantage of that.
More
Isn't it
monsters.
only-
A wave of
isn't it only-
monsters.
I mean, how would a monster cast Fey or Bestial Spirit into existence?
No. Let's say the druid is using healing spirit after every combat to heal up everyone to full. In that case, I know that the druid is always using one more spell slot after the combat. So what I can do is that I can drag on with multiple combats to exhaust the resources. absolutely exhaust the resources. Don't give
I
you
mean,
guys a
yeah,
chance to long rest. And that session, it will be a crappy session for that druid.
I mean, yeah, but that's all homebrew. If you play exactly by what's it called, PHB, and then you roll the encounter chance every time, it's not gonna add up the same way that homebrewing. Oh yeah, there's another encounter. Oh yeah, there's another encounter. If you keep
Well, I
casting the
think
spell, there's gonna be another encounter.
I mean,
I think the intention is to mess with it for the specific scenario. I don't think any DM is supposed to just go pure PHP.
no, I mean
Shut the
sometimes you are supposed to give challenges to players, and there is a depends.
No,
on
I understand
who you're
that.
talking to. There are multiple different, and this is also great because sometimes the reason why this is important is that if you always do single combat that ends in like one, and you also take a long rest, spellcasters always outdamages non-spellcasters, almost always, because spellcasters are much more bursty. Therefore, the DM standard recommendation is that you're supposed to give 3 encounters per day. 3 encounters and 2 require short rest, so that those classes that utilize the short rest can use it properly. And
Yeah,
they
Warlock.
can go on. Yeah, Warlock and Wizard, but not
I
Druid.
mean, Arcane Recovery is like one spell.
No, but it's better than having no recovery, such as a sorcerer or druid.
Yeah, yeah.
So like monks.
I mean, sorcerers have sorcery points. Druids have like out of like spell casting abilities, wild shape.
And it is DM's job to make the combat challenging in a way and make it feel balanced for all players. So technically, I should be giving out encounters in that rate, and as well as if it is too spell focused, then I should be giving out more to make the people without the spell feel more special about themselves. And the only reason why I don't do that here is that that's too combat centric, and I don't want to do too many combats.
Feel better about themselves. It's hilarious.
No, but I don't like combats too much. I'm not too combat centric. That's why I don't care too much about people optimizing, because like, yeah, you win the combat. I mean, I don't.
Wow.
I mean, I could destroy you with some broken ass monsters and some combinations, but that's not the point of the campaign. The point of the campaign is half RP, half combat, and I try to keep it balanced at least. So, but yeah, but really, a recommendation: if you were to DM for combat people, you should give 3 encounters before they take long rest. Absolute recommendation. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you're running like books or something by books, then yeah, sure, I follow the books probably. But yeah.
No, I just like there's a gray area, I guess, that you're supposed to stay in. Too much homebrew, and suddenly, like, you can't keep track. Everyone's doing more shit than they should be.
As well as
It can be difficult for players to know what they can and cannot do.
Like, only homebrew that you will do is because you wanted. Like, I don't force any homebrews on player. So, and if I do
that's
any
fine.
homebrew, I generally tell people what they're expecting. I don't backstab players with homebrew. At least, like, for example, that spell thing. Your spell may fizzle time to time.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I should be rolling for that. But I mean, if you tried it repeatedly enough, then you don't always succeed, right? So doesn't matter. But in combat, we will use that rule for your spell may fail. But yeah, so
You should probably go first.
the one that I posted there is that if you're casting Fireball, your spell have a chance to fail if you fail the DC. But if you make it, your level is doubled. And also on fail, it does refund your spell slots, so technically you lose nothing. And if you're casting, always all your spells, if they are successfully casted, are doubled in level. So, but in heats of combat, your thing is delayed, right? So you may have to get the spell when you want it. And also, generally the time when you're casting it, your double casted spells generally have less efficiency than single casted spells. Although they do more damage, but usually third level Fireball is a lot more dice than fifth level Fireball in terms of number of dice. So 2 level 3 Fireball deal more damage than 1 level 5 Fireball. One level 6
Yeah.
Fireball. So Overall,
There
it's
is
bad,
action
but-
economy.
Yeah, and this thing increases your spell efficiency. Yeah, I'll see how good this goes or bad this go. But yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, usually I straight up tell the player beforehand about the shit that is coming at him because I don't want people to feel unfair. Like, I just tell people like, your spell fails, like, you don't know why. I'm like, I get that. I mean, that makes sense as a character, but as a player, I should at least know. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, it feels unfair, right? So I try to minimize it. But yeah.
Well, I've seemed to have answered all my questions. Hopefully, I didn't waste anybody's time.
Yeah, it was fun. But yeah, homebrew! Woo! If you have any ideas, you can throw it. Also for Wizard, I do custom spells as you have seen, so feel free to come with any crazy ideas. If you want any, you can make your own spell using downtime.
I probably won't.
Yep, then no
I have
problem.
trouble with balancing.
Balancing is my job. If you bring up a spell that you want to do, I'll balance it for you. So, and if it is OP, I'll suck it.
How about when I snap my fingers, I win the game?
When
No?
you snap your fingers, you have an illusion that you won the game.
Oh, that's good. Illusion.
I mean, that'll help with my depression. Seeing as how it's me and Sonny slaughtered a child.
So if you clap your
I
finger,
won.
you'll suddenly
I won.
and your pants get wet instantly. It's like, oh.
That seems like a thing a wizard would do. How can I fuck with reality? Oh!
If you want to do that, I'm actually okay with it.
Would that be a spell slot or a cantrip?
It will be actual spell. However, if you want to, you can make them into like spell scroll and sell it to people, right? This is a real deal.
Are any of you fine gentlemen having problems in the bedroom? I have the perfect remedy.
Yeah.
Only all of your gold and valuables.
Yeah, you find yourself alone a lot, do you?
I have the perfect scroll for you.
So you know, like there is a enlarge spell. I believe it's like
Yeah.
second spell. Is it?
Yeah.
A second
Second
spell.
level.
Let's say you can make it a level 1 spell and make a specific body parts to be bigger, something like that. Very useful. So custom
Did I-
spells, as long as it's balanced, I don't worry about balances. I'll balance it. But if you have fun ideas, anything that your character would do, and if it's fun, then I'll be like, yeah, you can do it.
I had a level 14 druid, Circle of the Moon, alter self at will.
So
He was walking around with a horse cock the entire game.
I think you mentioned that before. Yeah. I think
Okay,
that was
yeah.
the moment that we were like, yeah, this is a
Was he a
Disney-
halfling?
No.
It's like dragging on the ground.
Tripod. Alright, it's getting late around here. I'm gonna go. See you guys.
There's.
See ya.
Alright. See you on
See you.
Thursday.
Yes.